My Garito Podcast Network presents
Chicano chafo, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano chafo, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer. Chicano chafo, Esther's el lazo, just lost a fan. Oh well, tough shit. Chicano chafo, Ramon's el guapo, he tells good stories. Let's interrupt.
We will.
Chicano Shuffle. We love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well. Not a steps. In drums, we have Don Filemon. En el bajo, we got El Uñas. And second guitar, doing his debut, El Guamuchil. En producción, El Banquita Sarabia. En requinta, Esters. Y en voz, su humilde servidor, Ramón. Gracias. Qué lindo a todos. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Homes Depot Band. We are here for every party need, whether divorce, marriage, fucking quinceañera. ¿Quieres? Le van a bautizar el chiquito, lléguenle, fucking pinche divorcio, despedida, lo que sea, aquí estamos. Just send the DMs to Fernie.
Bautizar el chiquito, güey?
No, that was,
Really?
Si le van a bautizar el chiquito,
Explain what that means, güey, to people that don't understand what you're saying. What does that mean? There's people that listen to that don't speak Spanish, bro.
it's a play on words.
So what are you trying to say?
All right. Well, if you're trying to, like, what you're saying is if you're gonna baptize your little one, right? I know it's el chiquito, but the double entendre or the pun behind that is that in español, el chiquito could also be the butthole.
Yeah.
So you know.
So baptize the butthole is basically what you're
I
saying.
mean, it depends how you're taking it.
Yeah.
they do that in Hong Kong?
So it's a celebration.
Yeah, it's a celebration.
So we can play for people to get their butthole baptized. Oh, shit.
Por la señal de la Santa Cruz.
Damn, bro, he's so clever.
Hey, Ramon, before we started, he was telling me some fucking stories of the Bible that were really interesting, man.
Oh, shit, he was fucking preaching, no?
Yeah, no, he was saying that Jesus got invited to a dinner and his friends fucking got him drunk.
Yeah.
Jesus got a little buzzed and said, hey, check this out. I can turn water into wine. And then they all got fucked up and then his homies turned on him, is what Ramon said.
And then the owner of the inn is all like, you know, he got there like, hey, ¿qué les voy a servir? ¿Qué quieren, compas? ¿Quieren algo, un vinito? Like, nah, we'll just stick to water.
The way this story started is because he commented on my jacket because it's got like a little furry, really fucking soft neck lining. And he's like, hey, does that bug your neck? I was like, nah, bro. It feels like Jesus is giving you a hug. And then we're like, wait, but he was a carpenter, so he probably had like fucking rough hands.
Matted hair. A little musty.
Wow.
You know, pinche callo todo madreado.
Yeah, we're just, he must have been missing a finger or two, bro. I mean,
And I mean, yeah, they were hygienically wise. There was.
I wouldn't trust a carpenter that's not missing a fucking tip
finger,
or something.
yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't have table saws en aquel entonces,
That's
güey.
No,
true,
pero
yeah.
sí tenía los dedos machucados. Remember las
Eso
uñas
sí.
negras?
Yeah.
Yeah, eso
Tanto
sí.
pinche martillar.
He lost a few nails, right?
Yeah, definitely. And then what else?
And then we were like, he got tired of working for the family business, and he said, you know what, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. I'm gonna voy a juntar a los compas and we're just gonna party it up. Eh?
I'm seeing more to life than just fucking working for the family. I'm out of here.
You know what? I can turn water into wine.
Yeah, what the fuck am I wasting
yeah.
my time here making fucking chairs? I'm out of here. And that's how it started.
No pagan bien. There's no insurance.
No
fucking-
benefits, güey.
No benefits. My PTO got canceled.
Yeah, they don't celebrate any holidays.
Yeah.
I always have to work.
And look, this guy's not even my real dad. He's fucking bossing me
güey.
around.
Wow.
So he got associated with the wrong crowd that invited him to a last supper, they called it.
Yeah. But then I was telling Esteban about like, yeah, he partied for like good 3 hard years, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, he died at 33. He's like, what? I'm like,
Oh, is
"Yeah,
that
you
where you're
know,
getting 33?
And then I asked him, hey, if Jesus had an account on Etsy, would you buy some of his wooden fucking craftsmanship?
I don't know. Eh?
Oh, man. This is what we talk about before we start recording.
This is what we're setting up, right?
What we're setting up, yeah.
Either we just fucking it tailspins from there,
Oh,
man.
man. Yeah, it was a good conversation.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, like pinche Judas. And then from Judas, we started going into fucking all the random shit.
Yeah. We got into comedians beefing with each other.
We got into fucking, who you know, like bands, like Dave
Mustaine.
Dave Mustaine still bitter with fucking,
Metallica.
yeah, like, wait. Come on, let it go. Wait, you're in one of the biggest fucking metal bands ever.
Yeah, wait, it's crazy because you guys were telling me about Paul Rodriguez fucking beefing, no? Like you guys
No,
were
not
saying-
beefing. He was like,
Went on a little rant, güey.
yeah, going on a little rant, but then it got a little sad because he was like crying. I'm all like, oh man, poor
He's
guy.
upset at George Lopez?
Yeah, he was upset because George Lopez said some things about him, and and Paul Rodriguez is just like, you know what? Enough is enough.
Mm.
You know, I know how you are. I know what kind of person you're, but enough is enough, dude. Fucking, you're saying all this shit that supposedly that I did this to you, and it wasn't a presentation. So there's got to be videos. There's got to be some film or something on it. Show it to me. It didn't fucking happen.
Yeah, everything gets filmed now. It's like the Rogan thing with Mencia. Somebody filmed that.
Yeah.
That little fucking incident on stage. But it's like an old school fucking comedian mindset though, right? We were just talking about that too. How like I think a lot of the younger comedians understand the market and they're like, we have to work with each other, way, because those guys that came out in the 90s, late 80s or whatever, it was still like a one slot. Everybody wanted that one slot. It was like more of a scarcity mindset, no?
Yeah.
Now there's like, dude, you don't. I mean, I think it hurts your career if you fucking side with a team right now.
Yeah, there's like there's a bunch. I've seen like a lot of like I don't know, what would you call them, influencers, TikTokers, or what? But I see that all these funny people are doing these little videos and they're doing shows. They're like, you know, they're comedians. I mean, they might not do stand up, but they're comedians.
They're not considered
It's not the
comedians.
same way.
They're
Yeah.
not considered. They're not the actual comedians, like stand up guys. They don't think that these guys, that it translates properly, way. Because I mean, I get what they're saying though. Way it might translate on a screen, but that in a club in a venue, that it doesn't hit as right the same way,
Well,
bro.
they told us, way, that the vatos that go from that to try to do the stand up, that they don't do well with.
I mean, I get it's like a comedic act, but I don't know. If,
Well, there's comedy and then there's ¿cómo está la?
skit comedy.
No, there's a
improv?
comedian and there's what's the other one, like there's two like names, way, like if you're like on a sitcom, pues, on a comedy sitcom, tiene un nombre, and if you're stand up, tiene otro nombre. I can't remember what it was though. Fuck.
But that's the beef that they have too, where it's like those TikTok and YouTube guys are booking like little improv venues and shit like that, and they're selling out. But according to like the guys that do stand up, it doesn't translate the same way.
I mean, but I mean, there's got to be like not every stand-up comedian could be an actor, right?
Tampoco, but that's why.
Yeah, and not every actor can be a stand-up comedian. But in the realm, they're both comedians.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They're both not comedians. Way. There's two separate words.
It's definitely a debate to have, though, because I get what Ramon's saying. Where I mean, Seinfeld's a stand-up comedian, but he's also
an actor.
But he made that cross, pues.
Yeah.
He made that cross, but
he was first. He was first to stand up.
The comedy, pues, is una cosa. The comedy, like the fucking sitcom comedy or the TV or acting or movie, whatever, is one type of comedy, pues, that not the same as a stand-up, pues.
But I think in the 80s and the early 90s, maybe even into the mid 90s, because of the Tim Allens and all the shit we had in the mid to late 90s, I think a stand-up comedian's end goal a lot of the times was to get into a sitcom. Like you had to. I mean,
that's how you recognize that you did it, right?
But like obviously there's comedians that never went that route and are super successful that were in those days. But some of these guys, like even I think George Lopez, because I've heard him, like we talked about this too when he was interviewing Frankie Quinones on his podcast, Oh My God Hi. I think George has a little bit of an old school mindset. He was telling Frankie that he needs a sitcom, and it's funny because Fernando pointed out that he was promoting his show that's on Hulu.
Yeah.
But George Lopez, I think sometimes he's just it's like a older boomer thing where it's like you think that your way works, but it doesn't work anymore like that. Where I'm not saying that these guys, I'm not telling them that they shouldn't pursue their dreams, way. But what I'm saying is like you don't need a sitcom right now to like. Really, to make it, like quote unquote make it. Like in those days, it was like, oh, I had Seinfeld, like, oh, I want to be like that. That Tim Allen, Home Improvement. Oh, these guys are making fucking millions on a TV show. So it's like a thing to do it, but I don't think we're in that climate anymore.
Yeah, because there's stand-up timing and then there's like sitcom timing or como te digo, fucking script timing. You know, because there's some, you know, there might be some funny-ass stand-up comedians, but when it comes down to acting, it's the timing and working with others or other people that it sometimes doesn't vibe. It doesn't connect. It doesn't translate well. And it just, it looks like fucking stiff or like, it's...
So what do you call the SNL guys, Fernie? Like, if they're not comedians, what are they?
They're skit comedians?
Those guys, I think those guys are... Could be a little bit closer, pues, to the maybe because también acuérdate,
it's like an improv thing, right?
Yeah, it's like an improv thing. So you learn timing and stuff. Like an actor, pues, is an actor. Where like if he can have, as long as he has that comedic timing,
like Robin Williams.
He can do comedy, pues. But it doesn't mean he can go up on a stage and do stand up, pues.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
It's different.
I don't think that transition is easy to go from actor to stand up as it is to go from like a stand-up to having your show. Como he says, like, you already know how to write the joke. The other one, you're acting the joke. Pues.
Has there ever been a successful actor or actress that started off acting and then ended up killing it in comedy? I don't think there's ever been one, right?
I mean, I'm sure there might have been one way.
But
because a lot of stand-up comedians that go into acting. Right?
It goes the other way mostly.
Yeah, it's mostly because I think there's something about being on the road and fucking bombing and because if you're in the show, like... You read lines, you read lines that are written for you, and then sometimes they have a laughing track in the back, or like they have a hype person. And if they used to do it like back in the day where they had a studio audience, there was a hype person with a fucking sign saying to laugh. And if you fucking in the trenches way, if you're not funny, you're not funny way. You get immediate feedback, and I think that grid kind of helps you. Kind of translated into like the big screen. I'm not saying that every comedian is a good actor because I mean I'm not going to put anybody on blast, but we've seen shows where it doesn't translate. It's like, dude, just stay in your lane, bro. Like I get you want to do everything, or take some classes. Maybe it's something that somebody can teach you way. But I just think it's kind of sad way to see these older dudes kind of bickering about shit. It's like, wait, I mean you guys already made your mark, way like. I don't think it helps the community to see fucking older dudes still bitter about shit. Where
well, we're here for the chisme, bro.
No, of course.
Yeah, we're definitely for the chisme.
Of course.
Yeah,
bro.
and I was watching that, and I'm all like, oh man, I saw that little clip on the Felipe Esparza IG account, and I'm all like, what is this? And I'm all like, and I couldn't tell at first because I think Paul Rodriguez is wearing a mask, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at this, and then I hear him. I'm like, oh, that's Paul. And then I start reading. I'm like, oh, it's Paul Rodriguez. And then,
well, he's sick, or just because of the COVID?
Well, he says that he's going through some health problems right now, so he's just being very careful.
Being cautious, I think.
Yeah, he's being cautious.
How old is he now?
Oh, shit. Is that in the 70s?
60s? Oh, 70s, yeah?
Yeah,
Probably,
man.
way. You want to know?
Dude,
Let's go while you talk about it.
It's like, fuck, where time, like, the dudes from the Red Hot Chili Peppers are in their 60s already, way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was the band that we grew up with in the 90s, and Anthony Kiedis is fucking good-looking fucking young dude, always fucking ripped.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, all the chicks wanted him and all this shit. And to think that these guys are in their 60s now.
And the chicks still want him.
Yeah.
El Paul Rodriguez, 67, way.
67. All right.
Damn, bro. He's almost in his 70s, way.
Yeah, ya va llegando. Está tocando, güey.
How old is George Lopez, way? He's got to be up there, too, way.
También. He's in the 60s, también.
You think he's in his 60s?
Like, yeah, of course he's in his 60s. But is he like 67?
61, way.
Oh, he's younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So, Paul Rodriguez...
Somehow 61 doesn't sound as bad as 67 somehow, no?
And it's 6 years, right? It's
I know,
pretty
güey,
much the
it's
same
kinda-
shit.
Yeah. Está cabrón, güey.
Yeah, I mean, it may. So was Paul Rodriguez like the already like famous, and when George was coming up, and he kind of gave
Yeah,
him
I
that
think so,
treatment. That isn't that what every comedian goes through though, like a little hazing.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But George Lopez took it more personal.
Well,
I mean, with the stories that George Lopez, because of I've heard him on his podcast. I mean, how he talked about Paul Rodriguez, and I think there was several incidents where supposedly or allegedly Paul Rodriguez humiliated George Lopez.
But it's like a hazing thing, right?
I think so, but I mean, there's hazing to like fucking belittling, you know?
But I mean, you hear stories from Mencia, and he even confirms that he was a fucking dick. But I think, I mean, I'm not a stand-up comedian, but what I've heard is like that's part of the process, way, right? Like you have to earn your stripes. There's people that take your spot. You do like a showcase, like at the fucking Comedy Store, and then you invite all your family, and then Mencia shows up and it says, "Fuck your time, fuck your schedule. I'm just gonna go on for 2 hours."
I want to go up there and do, I'm gonna do your time.
And apparently, that's the kind of shit that you have to accept, and until you earn, it's like a hazing thing, right? I mean, you can't take that personal.
I mean, if the stories are true, pues supposedly, if the story, at least the one I think the one that started the little beef with, about the fucking, he just called him up to give him like his jacket with like a coat boy.
Yeah.
Eso es diferente, pues, than taking your slot, pues, you know? That's como dice este way, now you're almost like a bully, pues. You're being a dick.
You're humiliating. You're not hazing. You're humiliating.
El otro way, pues, is showing up and is like fucking using his name, whatever, to fucking bump you.
But like, did George use that and say, you know what, I'm not gonna be like that, or did he also do that to comics coming up?
No, this is otro question.
I mean, that's.
I mean, we're not in the scene, right? We're not in the fucking stand-up comedy
like
scene.
though.
We like the chisme. We hear the chisme.
Because I don't see another reason why we're talking about it, pero
we love the
chisme is good.
And the thing is that, like, George Lopez is not an easy person to work with, apparently. Not that, or don't expect favors, or don't expect for George to help you come up.
Is that's not the same as hard to work with, though?
No, because, por ejemplo, when he was doing the Kings of Comedy tour, there's another comedian que se llama Juan something. Juan,
oh, shit.
And he's talking
Ramon
about...
facts are coming in.
No. Juan... I forget.
He's throwing names, too.
His name is Juan.
First
no,
names.
because it's on his account, so it's public.
Oh, it's a public story?
Yeah, it's a public story.
Oh, okay.
And he's telling a story where I think Cedric, the entertainer, called up Juan and he said, "Hey, man, I want to bring you on this tour." Because I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude." He's all like, "Hey, but wait a minute. Is it okay? Is it okay because you still have George, or is George no longer? Oh no, George isn't doing this." He's all like, you know what? Talk to George first before I start making changes or arrangements or whatever. Like, nah, man, it should be cool. Like, talk to him first, because what I know, he doesn't like sharing the stage with another brown comedian or another Latino comedian on wherever he's doing. I'll get back to you. Yeah. Al rato le habla. He's like, "Hey, man, you know what? I'm sorry, but you're right." Like, hey, no hard feelings. I know that's just the way he is.
So he wants to be the only, like, Chicano.
Well, I think it goes back to what you're saying, that mentality, that scarcity. Like, there was almost por decir, ¿cómo se llama the college? The fucking, the quotas or whatever. They would only take, okay, we need one fucking Latino to fill the Latino spot, pues. And it was that scarcity mentality you're saying. I have to be that fucking Latino. If este way fucking I help him out, then he might take my Latino spot.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes? Like, there could only be the one Latino at a time.
Yeah.
The one fucking...
That worked in the 90s, right?
Well, yeah, I'm assuming, pues, ¿cómo se llama el pinche, like, in the colleges, no? The equal opportunity shit.
It's right there on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, también. That's what I'm saying there. I'm sure that was a thing, pues. So, yeah, it's part of you saying you're right.
Equal? No, not equal.
The scarcity mentality, pues, que I got that spot. I need to fucking keep that spot. So, está cabrón, güey.
I mean, and these guys are in their 60s, 70s, right? Good luck changing fucking... You try to change people's perspective in their 20s, way. Just imagine fucking a dude that's almost 70. Good luck, way. You're not going to change these people the way they think. They're already stubborn, bro. They have success. They're like, this shows you that my plan worked and the way I did it worked. Not even realizing that, wait, you're still bitter though. Like, what really worked for you? If you're fucking all this success and you're almost 70 and you're still bitter about shit that's like stupid, like how much?
That's where the Mustaine fucking story came in, the Megadeth.
But is that I mean, to me, that's not success. I don't care how much fucking money you have in the bank. If you're still fucking bitter about some old shit and you haven't really changed the way you think, I don't give a fuck how many millions you have, way. You wasted an opportunity to kind of be a different person, way. So I'm in it for the chisme too, like you guys, way. But I still, part of me still thinks it's that way. It's like when people shit on Biden, way, and all that. I mean, I don't agree with like him on a lot of things, but then I see how, I mean, that's an old guy, way. Like, we talked this about the Kanye or Yee, whatever the fuck you want to name this dude. How Ramon, you said something that one of the late night guys was like, hey man, like, this guy has a serious like problem, bipolar, and we're not addressing it. But I think as a society we don't do that way, because like even like with Biden, like we shit on Biden for the shit he does and the things he say, which some of it, yeah, I guess it's comic, and it's like, why do you say that? But then if you really think about it, like, you're making fun of some fucking old dude that's been through a lot of shit, way. Like, even if I don't agree with him, I think that's fucked up, way, that as a society we're just...
I guess it's nitpicking. It's just trying to find not a weakness, but something to fucking make fun of, or like, yeah, como dices, you don't agree with him or anything, so I can't do nothing about that, but I can make fun of him for fucking up or for saying this. Mira este pinche viejito, or like, look at this. This is our leader of the world, of our country, que la chingada. It's just, I don't know. It's cheap jabs.
You're still shitting on some older dude that had health conditions, and I agree with him or not. I mean, from what I've seen and read, he was a good dad, way. I mean, he was there for his family and all that shit. So he has values, way. I mean, the fact that you don't agree with him doesn't mean that you need to shit on him. And I feel the same way about the other side. I mean, I wasn't a fan of Trump and any of that shit, but it's still a fucking old man that's like stubborn as fuck, way. Like, I just don't think we should like really... I don't think when it comes to like older people like that, way, we should really like shit
There's
on
underlying
them.
concerns, definitely.
And how do you think, like, how would we have compassion for like somebody like Kanye West or Britney Spears when they're rich, they're famous? We judge them by that too, way. Like, fuck them. There's people that are hurting that need money. Fuck them. Those guys are just fucking wealthy. I don't know if that's a society too that we need to be in también,
But también we gotta consider the source. Es como se ha dicho, like, you know, like these news outlets or whoever it is, they're coming up with this, and you're hearing it from, I guess, a third party.
Yeah,
you're hearing it for a third party, and you're gonna go with it. If the person in question isn't coming out and saying, "Hey, listen, I'm having a nervous breakdown. I'm going through this. Just respect or whatever it is. I know that we're all human and we all make mistakes, and I think this is just my part." Would you respect that more, or would you like fucking, you know, would you enjoy a fucking Saturday Night Live skit on someone breaking down?
I mean, no. I mean,
that's the thing.
It's a society we're in, bro.
I mean, and we're part of that society.
We are part of it.
Yeah. And como dices, we love the fucking cheese, man. I mean, I'm like, what the? I'm looking at this. I'm like, what is, like, you know, going back to the Esparza and Paul Rodriguez, I'm looking at what am I watching? And I'm hearing it. And I'm all like, oh, fuck. Also, and más los putazos, right? And then I go to the next little scene. And then towards the end, you hear Paul Rodriguez almost breaking down and crying. I'm like, oh, man, pobrecito, you know? I'm all like, fuck it. Like, it was sad. I'm all like, oh, fuck. I'm all like, and I do feel kind of guilty. Like, oh, fuck, este se va a armar. A ver qué contesta el pinche López, o a ver qué pedo. Like, is it?
He usually ignores shit, though, no? I never really hear him like.
Well, I mean,
Go back and
I don't
forth.
listen to his stuff.
I don't really listen to his podcast
too much. So
unless there's someone that I like. I started listening to the. I love the episode where Willie Barson I was on, the comedian. Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, that was a good one right there. Because, you know, I think Willie also points out to a lot of stuff to George Lopez. He's like, hey, you know, you've been this type of person, and I remember coming up to you for advice, and sometimes we'll chit chat and everything, but you have this you have this fame already. Ya tienes or you have this. There's already this.
people know it.
Yeah, there's perspective about you, you know, and so I went in, you know, kind of like.
A little like
Yeah, but you know, I still, you know, whenever you gave me advice or anything, I took it and I listened on it. But you know, it's being a stand-up comedian. Yeah, you have to be tough, and sometimes, you know, I was like very strict with other comedians también.
George was saying this.
No, Willie Barcena. Yeah, George doesn't really get into details. He's just like, yeah, fuck yeah, I want to do this, or like, you know what, fuck that, nobody did this for me. Type of deal. So I'm like, oh, all right, it's just
I
that
don't know if that's a good attitude either.
It's not way the one of the persons that I think we have that's like a fucking model like that was like I think figured it out is fucking este way, fuck, ¿cómo se llama este way? Fucking, it's on the tip of my tongue, way. Super
it's
famous.
that day. That's that.
Super famous fucking dude, way. Danny Trejo.
Oh,
Danny Trejo has been successful for a long time, but it's super generous fucking dude, way. Like, he'll help fucking people around him. Like, I think that's the right attitude, way. I mean, I don't know if I agree with like the way George Lopez and
well, at least that comment, pues, que no one did it for me. So what the fuck?
have you read Danny Trejo's book?
no, I haven't. It's
Dude,
good?
it's a good fucking book.
Is it?
It's like he's, you know, he doesn't glorify his time in prison, and you know, when you read it, it's like, oh fuck yeah, dude, like, yeah, that's you read it, and towards the end, it's like, fuck, you know, you realize Danny Trejo is just a simple man with a big heart that with his fame, he's really like try to share it, you know?
That's what he's saying. No?
Not to say that George Lopez and these guys never been through shit, but I think what Danny Trejo went through as far as like going into the prison systems and kind of going that. I mean, Danny Trejo has both perspectives, way. He's had the perspective of struggling in a rough neighborhood, being in the system, and also in his later years, mid to later years, being super fucking successful and wealthy. So I think he has the right balance of like knowing. I'm not saying that George Lopez and these guys never been through shit, but not the Danny Trejo route way. I think Danny Trejo really understands like, wait, what I have is a fucking blessing, dude.
And he recognizes it, and every day he fucking he gives thanks, and he shows the community. He helps out. He still goes to meetings.
Yeah.
Every fucking day he goes to meetings. He has people that he met in prison that were part of his también that were in the meetings, or they live with him.
Yeah.
También, you know, and he even says that like, I grew up in a very machista environment. It's like, you know, it was this. He's like, I'm not proud of it, but I've never been fair with my partners, in the sentido like, you know, tienes uno en la casa y uno en la calle, but with Danny, it's uno en la casa y 3 o 4 en la calle.
Yeah.
So he's like, I did a lot of terrible things. And, you know, it's a good book. My sister got it for me. She got it for me, and I read it, and I think I'm going to start it again.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's really good, and it's like there's a lot of little details in it, and it's just when I read it, I felt good at the end when I finished it, and it's one of those because I wanted to take my time with it. You know, like, I read it, and I'm like, okay, I finish a chapter, I'm like, okay, let me savor this, and let me think about it.
Jalando, or qué pedo? Take my time with it.
It's just, it's a good read. It's like,
It's giving fucking prison recipes, or what's going on with?
normally
taking notes.
Normally with series on TVs, I want to go through it in one shot. I want to binge watch it.
No.
And with books, I'm not a binge reader, you know? I like to, like, you know, take it in and...
Te falla the public school system, or what?
No. It's just like...
He's more of a visual guy.
Yeah. But not only that, but when I'm reading it, like, I like to think about it too. And I'm like, oh shit, you know? There's a lot of good stuff too. And then not only that, but then I'll pause, and then, you know, I'm like, dude, this is really fucking motivating. This is really good. It's a good read.
Yeah, no, that I think that's one of the only dudes that I've seen that the older guys that's a little bit
Give
more
back.
like, yeah, wait, I mean,
I mean, I'm sure there's other ones, but that attitude, like you're saying, that line, que fucking, pues no one did it for me type of attitude. At some point, you want to, I mean, as a person, especially, you want to surpass that. No, okay, if it didn't happen for me, I'm gonna make it happen for someone else, type of shit. You know?
I mean, these are the guys that say they're self-made. Wait, that attitude.
Ándale, that's
that
self-made.
attitude that nobody did it for me. It's like, wait, and then you look at their fucking their payroll. They got a PR person, marketing. They got fucking a social media person. They got a booker. They got a tour manager, and they're still preaching that nobody did it for me.
Self-made.
Wait,
Or the vatos es fucking tipo como back to your compa.
I don't need anybody.
Your
It's so
compa Trump,
stupid,
que
güey.
también self-made, pero
nah, wait.
like when you start already fucking con los millones, güey, that's not self-made,
¿Qué
güey.
pasó, güey? Your compa, güey.
No, güey.
I'm not
But I'm like, I'm not gonna jump on there.
I don't subscribe to none of that shit, güey.
You know who's another también que does a lot good, and I've seen it. Well, Emilio Rivera is another.
Yeah, I've seen him too post a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
you know, and so it's just like because he does a lot of stuff for charities también, for kids, for people like in hospitals and a lot of stuff. He does a lot of good stuff también.
Yeah, wait. That's why to me it's just fucking like to see like millionaires bicker about shit that happened a long time ago. It's like, wait, what? Like really? Wait, like shit. There's a lot of shit that's going on in the fucking community right now, and you guys are fighting over some dumb shit. I don't know, way. I don't know, bro. I mean, it's just money doesn't translate to success, way. That's what people don't realize. It helps. Don't get me wrong, way. I love fucking making money.
But
But
it doesn't translate to success. Yeah.
what amplifies what you are. If you're a piece of shit before money, you're gonna be a bigger piece of shit with it. But if you're a nice person and you kind of semi fucking have values, it's just gonna amplify that too. Way. I mean, it's just what it is, bro. But I don't know. Way. This is the way I need to just shut the fuck up. Way. Just go to the casino. Way. Just live off of your fucking money, bro. Really, way.
You know, it's just se me hizo triste. Es todo. That was my whole thing. I'm like, pobrecito Paul. I mean, who knows? He might have been an asshole, growing up or doing his thing when he was big. He might have been, like, como dices, like fucking hazing other comedians, trying to show them the ropes. Or like, hey, this is part of the, you're getting into, you're getting into not a brotherhood, but you're getting into a community.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we're comedians and we're going to fucking.
I mean, people sleep on Paul, way, but he's one of the goats, way.
The what?
People sleep on Paul Rodriguez. They just think that he's just because he's not relevant anymore. Way really, they sleep on him not knowing that guy in his time was like he was like it was one of those big dudes where like that people don't really like consider that they should respect him like that way.
Paul Rodriguez also had like a late night show.
Yeah, he
No,
did.
he had his time, pues. Como dice este güey, he had his time, güey. I don't know that has the fucking George Lopez money, pues, but he had his moment también, güey, fucking where he was big, güey.
Yeah. Yeah, está cabrón, güey. Pinche millionaires bickering.
It's I don't know. I think at some point it's yeah, como dices, it's a little sad. It's a little sad that they're still fucking bickering with this shit. And it's like, what is it? Is it también cultural? Like, the machismo? Like, hey, why, fucking, no me voy a dejar de este cabrón?
Yeah, well, that has something to do with it, way. I mean, we come from that same culture, way.
Yeah.
Look at what the shit we deal with, way. All the time, where there's people always has an opinion of how we live our lives and all this shit. I'm not saying that I'm not immune to that, way. Like, but I have awareness of it, way. I know that I need to change that for myself, and people don't realize that they have those issues, where they just think it's just part of being a fucking Latino or a Chicano, way. Because I see it, way. People, it's in our climate, way. I mean, I don't think we really subscribe to it. Contrary what some people might think that, like, we say things that are like fucking little, like, ¿cómo se dice, way? Like, we're like me specifically, way. Like, I say things for like to get like a reaction, which I'm not really into that way. Like, if you notice our Instagram page, way, we don't really post, way. We talk about certain things sometimes, but we're not chasing like that in the moment kind of like, this is what people want to talk about, so let me throw that in there and fucking upset everybody. I don't think we're like that way. And we live in a culture where, unfortunately, that's what you need to do to quote unquote be successful and get like a blue check mark on your Instagram, is you got to spread all this shit, way.
Pues ya ves, güey, cuando pasó, I think, I mean, cuando pasó todo the fucking shit you were saying with the fucking Kanye or Ye or whatever, como se quiera decir ese güey, fuck, everybody was writing those fucking coattails, bro. I saw a fucking podcast doing like 2-3 episodes, way on fucking, like, you know how it was going on for a while, way. Y eso que, like, me and Ramon talked about it in the fucking, like, the right here, y eso.
Yeah.
But on purpose, I was like, there's no, why is, like, everything was about that way, and everybody was writing those fucking, for the numbers, como dices, way.
Yeah.
So you have to, también, like, the post, you have to put, if something comes up, you have to, tienes que poner el pinche about, you got to jump on that fucking train, you know?
And it's a lot of hypocrite shit, way, because I saw this dude, Ben Shapiro, on the Lex Fridman podcast. He's one of those, like, conservative voices that...
I think people know who he is.
Some people don't. Big. Some people don't. Right? He's one of those, like, conservative voices that's always, like, talking about, like, he's pro-life, all that conservative shit. And he was on the Lex Fridman podcast talking about the Kanye West thing, because he said something about the Jews and all this shit. And I saw the hypocrisy in these people, way. Like, that's why I try to stay neutral, way. But, like, Ben Shapiro, way, he's one of those dudes that if you want to be labeled a certain gender or referred to by they, a pronoun or whatever, he'll be opposed to that. Like, he'll say, like, no, you're a fucking man or whatever. Which I understand that perspective, way. You're a conservative. But in this podcast, he freely was referring to Kanye West as ye. So I'm thinking, like, wait, that sounds stupid to me, that this dude's Kanye, and all of a sudden everybody gets a memo that he wants to be referred to by ye.
No, he changed his name, way.
But that's what I'm saying, though, way. But, like...
So, I mean, that's not, I don't know if that... Well, okay.
But what I'm saying is, like, even if he changed his name, it's like... You're not all of a sudden, like, referring to it.
Oh, okay.
And you don't want to refer to those people by they.
They changed their name and you don't acknowledge that.
You don't acknowledge that. But to give views, to talk about Kanye, to have him on your podcast, you sign that fucking thing and say, yeah, I'll refer to him by yay or ye or whatever the fuck.
Whatever he wants.
Yeah, whatever he wants. Yeah, just bring him on. But then you're a hypocrite, because, like, these people, all they want for you to do the same thing, but... ye doesn't affect your quote unquote religious beliefs, which is what it's all about. Like, them being fucking male or female, that has nothing to do with anything. Like, you're just being bitter because it doesn't align with your religious values. But to me, it's the hypocrisy way that this fucking guy, you'll sign the thing saying you won't call him Kanye in the interview. It's fine. Oh, he changed his name, even if it's legally done. That's fine. He's ye now. Yeah, ye.
Pero
the other people, it's like, no, and I'm like, you guys are fucking hypocrites.
They legally changed their name too, but that's a no way.
That's a no, because they're not giving them the views that having quote unquote ye, which to me sounds ridiculous, to fucking all of a sudden, and I'm sure they signed a fucking agreement that they're not going to call him Kanye during the conversation.
He gets mad in those interviews. He was getting mad when people call him Kanye, way.
But isn't that the same thing as quote-unquote misgendering somebody?
Yeah, you're 100%, porque también se cambian el nombre fucking legally, way.
So what are we doing here, way? Like,
pero es que esos ways también, like even the Ben Shapiro way, que you're like, even like when you start saying he's like one of those pro-life dudes, he's Jewish.
Yeah.
He's Jewish, and he puts all these Christian beliefs up, way.
Yeah.
Like that way. Like my understanding is que in the Jewish faith, pues, no hay pedo with abortion.
Yeah.
It's not the same as the Christianity way. You know, so but he still fucking fights hard. Que fucking pro-life. Que pinche is not moral. But in his religion, it's fine. So see, like he picks his little like battles for the Well, I mean, that's why he's so big, way. Y también the Kanye thing empezó porque that girl he was with the White Lives Matter shirt.
Candace Owens?
Yeah, she's on Ben Shapiro's network.
Yeah, the Daily Wire. Yeah, she just did a movie with him. I mean, I listen way because I'm like curious to see what people think, but then I have to be a neutral person and point out the hypocrisy. Way. Like, so freely, bro. He was on the Lex Fridman. Yeah, ye say this, ye said that. I'm thinking, you're a fucking hypocrite, dude. Like, you're doing the fucking shit that you're bitching about, but then it tells you, like, it has nothing to do with their labels. It has to do with them, their religious beliefs. It's a bank
account, though. It's a bank account. Porque, como I was telling Ramon one time in one of those drives, we did talk about in the drives, that Candace Owens, no? That she fucking wrapped the fucking Kanye or Ye around her finger tan chingón. Que she got him saying all the shit she says and all that. I was hearing someone saying fucking just like tan chingón that she got that dude. him to buy that social platform that's owned by her husband or her ex-husband, no sé qué pedo. Like, it's a failing little social media thing, and they got him to buy it off them.
What a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot, mom.
So they had him that chingon wrapped up with.
But that tells you the magnitude of their beliefs, though. Way it has nothing to do with their pronouns. It has to do more with their religious beliefs. That's what's being attacked. Way is in their religious, quote unquote, religious beliefs. There's no room for gay marriage. Way there's no room for having being referred to by another gender. Like none of that shit really.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not even their beliefs. Way it's the fucking bank account. Porque te digo, like the abortion thing. Way. It has nothing to do with his faith is Jewish. He's a Jew, pues. He has Judaism, and in that one,
did abortion, you say Jewism?
Yeah,
Judaism. I did. It's a Jewism. I don't want to get canceled.
I mean, I don't
want to get canceled.
I'm not a scripture.
Judaism.
I'm not a scripture scholar, but Jewism.
Sounds a little.
Judaism is. I don't know.
I take it back. I'm gonna flag that one.
Jewism.
Casi like the Jews.
Jewism. I mean,
them. See, I almost said that. No, but I'm saying that's when it doesn't even have to do with the religion way. Porque on other issues, all of a sudden he's Christian way.
But religion always nuts and picks like what they.
But I'm saying in his, there's no picky.
Yeah.
Like my understanding is they're okay. It's not in there. It's not in his wheelhouse of religion, and that that's a Christian thing, and he goes for it porque that's where his people, his money comes from.
Yeah.
¿Entiendes? Like that dude, it's full of contradictions. That guy.
Everybody is the way. I mean, and to be human is full of contradictions. It's just, I just think what's lacking is awareness. Way just to know that that's what you're doing. I mean, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying that you have to subscribe to my way of thinking. But just be aware that that's what you're doing. Way like just be aware that really you're playing into the shit. Way like. And it's like, yeah, wait, like Freddie fucking Yee. Oh, yeah, Yee said this about Jews and Yee and Yee and Yee. And I'm like, oh, right away, bro. Like, all of a sudden.
Even I think when Noelia was here, I was saying too, también, they trip up que la Biblia y que gays, and it says this about gays. I go, all these vatos también, that most of these guys are fucking talking about this. There's what's the other guy's name también that comes up? I go, these vatos, half the time at least or more, they're divorced. I go, in those same lines where they talk about the gays, they talk about fucking people that are divorced way. Like if you're divorced, you fall in that same camp way. You're in those same passages as the gays.
Burn in hell.
Yeah.
So you're divorced and you're talking shit que pinche gays, que the Bible says.
Yeah.
Read 2 passages down, y va a estar about you being divorced. You fall in that same camp.
Oh, that's different though, you know? Like,
¿Me entiendes? All those passages, from what I remember. Maybe I don't remember as well, Ramon. I asked.
Well, they always quote unquote revise things. Way.
Yeah. No, I'm saying they just read the first 2 cases about the gays, but you go 2 down and it says, if you're divorced, I mean, you're burning.
Well,
like a bigger fucking.
It's a big Bible I have.
Yeah, you got the fucking deep sea scrolls way.
He's got the tablet still. Way.
No, esa más está pesada, güey.
Well, the whole gay thing with the religious and what I understand all that way is they didn't like gay people fucking being together because you can't technically, in the sense, you can't produce more followers. So that's why they wanted a traditional male-female, because you're able to produce fucking followers that are going to be part of that cult. And if there's 2 people with the same gender or the same sex or whatever, like they can't produce children, which they're not going to have more numbers in their religion. So from what I understand, that was the purpose of them not accepting the gay marriage or a gay partnership. It's because of that, because they couldn't have kids to fucking further grow the Christian religion or put your religion in the
following the money.
Yeah, way.
Follow the money.
They were following cloud even back then, way.
But you tell somebody that, and they always have a rebuttal.
It's procreation.
Pues ya ves cómo son, güey. That's what I'm saying. It's all bullshit. Porque even like, to me, from what I remember, the passages I remember, way about even like that say que se van a quemar los pinche gays, and if like mostly talk about a male gay people, no? Like the
he throws pinches gays in the front, eh?
No, but I'm saying I like the way they refer to it. I think is more like male on male stuff. I think.
Yeah.
Pero el pinche, like you read a few lines down, and if you're divorced, you're lumped in that camp way. Like you broke that vow way. You're lumped in that camp.
I mean, some of these like Ben Shapiro, like even like Steven Crowder, some of these like conservative voices, Candace Owen, like some of these guys, some of the clips that go viral on like, oh, fucking Ben Shapiro owns fucking liberal. If you really think about it, man, they only post clips of like somebody that's in their young 20s. Like they don't have a lot of context about Lifeway. And somebody like Ben Shapiro that has spent most of his adulthood studying shit and being really quick to answer, he's going to destroy these people. But all it takes is for them to, they're not going to ever film this, but all it takes is for them to debate somebody that has a little bit more like emotional intelligence to start poking holes in their perspective as well. Because if you dig deep enough, the way they dig into like the liberals' mindset, they always find holes because we all have holes.
Yeah.
It's just... they never put themselves out there to be questioned like that way because there's a lot of things that don't make sense.
Well,
there's a lot of hypocrisy in their mentality.
El Little Crowder guy, the guy that got famous for that one that's a meme now. The
Change My Mind?
The Change My Mind table way.
Yeah.
Pues ese güey también. That's what he just goes with puro freshman. You see him fucking debating with.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
But there's a video somewhere where at least a freshman or two fucking rip him a new one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he found that one and then they take that one down, but someone already saved it.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
yeah.
¿Cómo se llama ese güey?
Steven Crowder.
He's the one that fucking used to set up the little table. But he kind of still does it. But yeah, I'm telling you, he's had a few fails where they demolish him. Like the little kids are a little smarter, pues.
But I think every perspective, if you dig deep in there, has holes in it. Like,
I know you can. Yeah.
Like everything has holes. Every mindset, every way of thinking, every theory, every religion, everything.
You can't think of everything. Way.
Everything has holes. Like everything is like, and then, but you have to acknowledge it. Like the shit that you're bitching about, you're also doing it. It's the same thing, but you're doing it in a different kind of packaging, and you don't realize that you're doing it. But Steven Crowder, I mean, that dude's just doing shit for views, I mean,
está pendejo el vato.
Yeah.
El otro que me cae gordo también es el de Barbón, güey. ¿Cómo se llama?
Walsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ese güey fucking, no mames, güey.
Yeah, that dude has his... I mean, these guys are good at debating, and that's the thing, is they'll find fucking 20-year-olds that don't have any context, that haven't really had much life experience, and they, of course, are going to destroy them, Let
me ask you, do these individuals specifically choose who to debate with? Okay, so they won't, because my next thing
they probably wouldn't talk to somebody like me.
So like the Crowder, that was his thing. That's how he got famous. That Changed My Mind. He set up that table at the little like the college place, right? And during like signups for like clubs, whatever. So cuando están llegando los freshmen and shit,
yeah,
that's how he got big. So debating pretty much freshman way, kids out of high school,
and they
sophomores,
and they follow like the stereotype. You'll see the women with the colored hair, which is a stereotype. Like, oh, these feminists with colored hair. Like these are the kind of people that they purposely target.
Yeah. Y el otro way, Ben Shapiro goes and does bunch of talks también at the fucking colleges way, and también there's a video of some guy que I guess showed up. I don't know if he was going to call it. I don't know, pero I guess he interned for fucking Obama or someone. Y le fue a preguntar something about the dude was gay, so he was asking something about I don't know, the pronouns or qué fue. Y también, güey, he was throwing questions at him that he was like, he started answering, and what the fucking had answers back, and he fucking eventually he told the security just to fucking take him out.
That's what it is, bro.
So like, as soon as someone was having an actual debate with them, este güey ya le contesté, quítalo, güey.
Yeah, I would love to debate these people, like Shapiro and these people. I would love to debate them, but they wouldn't accept something like somebody that has the mindset that I do and the way I think about things. It wouldn't help their brand way to kind of pick on their fucking their holes way. But I just think it's just a bunch of hypocrisy way. Just let people live way. Who gives a shit way?
Yeah, because they talk about fucking freedom y no sé qué pedo, güey, pero they're all about putting someone else down, güey.
Yeah, it sucks, bro. It sucks, way. But I guess the conservatives feel like they're making the progress, right? And a lot of people are leaning towards their movement way, but I'm not sure. I just hope they realize that everything has flaws, way.
Well, the pedo, what they're thinking, pues, is that they're, like they always talk about the base, like in politics, the Republican base and the conservative. It's compressing, pues. It's getting more like compressed. But if you look at the graphs, the Republican Party has been fucking dropping for probably decades already. Way. Like it's been shrinking, but the base is getting más like compressed. Pues like the people are getting to are more hardcore. Pues the more casual ones, pues, are dropping off. They're becoming independent. It doesn't mean they're becoming Democrats, but maybe now they're independent, way. But like for decades, not even like this Trump time, way.
I mean, I grew up in a Republican household where, I mean, my mom, Reagan was like their fucking god, way, because, you know, the whole fucking thing that he passed, yeah. So we grew up with that, and then flip-flopping when Clinton came because he was attractive. All of a sudden, we're Democrats.
the chin one?
No, my parents still fucking they didn't care for
Clinton?
My mom was in love with Bill
Just
Clinton.
fucking smoking because he smoked.
He played
weed?
jazz in the Arsenio. He played the saxophone in the Arsenio Hall
No,
show.
porque a veces in his house, way anti-weed, bro.
Yeah.
Ese güey fumó, es pinche marihuano.
No, but the thing is, even before that, it's just like they didn't care for him. They were, who was running with him against him during that time? I think George Bush Sr.
Was it senior?
Yeah, I think he lost to Sr. because Sr. only had one term.
Oh, yeah.
And then the second term that he was going for, he lost it towards.
No. The young guy, the young attractive guy, the charismatic fucking jazz or blues musician, whatever.
Músico,
that little fucking guest appearance at Arsenio Hall really boosted him.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, his people fucking knew what they were doing.
I mean, I think that was the first time that a president or a candidate was like part of like what the people like kind of resonated with people, right, bro? Like, this dude plays sax.
Yeah, but think
he's wearing glasses.
But think about all the
didn't inhale, no?
All the other candidates before that. They were all older. They were more fucking conservative. They wouldn't do
not like John F. Kennedy. Like he was like pretty young, and
I'm thinking about like in our time. Like I remember Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Reagan, you wouldn't see him doing those kind of stunts.
No.
Tampoco George Bush Sr. And then luego llega Bill Clinton.
You don't think it's like a whole like Republican Democrat thing? Because I mean, maybe that's just my conditioning, but to me, a Republican is always associated with somebody that's a little older. From what maybe the way I'm conditioned in society,
one our time,
yeah.
Because Democrats visually seem to be more like for the people, and like these people, they have a little bit more kind of heart. I mean, obviously it doesn't translate across the board all the time, but I think Bill Clinton was more like, man, this guy's ours. And I'm not saying he was a great president, because there's a lot of things that he did that were pretty questionable that we're still dealing with right now, but yeah, and it makes sense that our parents were Republicans because, I mean, Mexico is a pretty conservative country, bro.
Super conservative.
Wow. I mean, it's in every state in Mexico right now, it's legal for gay marriages.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that's all pretty recent, way.
But I mean, think about it. You're talking about a country that's fucking hardcore.
Super machismo.
Catholic, too.
Hardcore Catholic and religious. I mean, you go into fucking 100 homes in Mexico, I guarantee you 90 of those homes have some sort of religious artifacts in there.
Y todavía se persinan before a meal and shit, right?
Cuando pasa la iglesia.
Se suben a
la vía rápida.
Se van echando la
periférico.
Al periférico. A ver, ahora es miércoles, ahora es días gloriosos, todos saquen su rosario.
Ahí viene la glorieta. The fucking
vamos en el periférico.
I mean, you're more connected to Mexico than me. Where is the Catholic numbers going down too as the years go by, the new generation, or are they still?
I think they're still. ¿Cómo te digo? It's like they're still faithful. Or there's still people that claim that by title that they're Catholic, but they're not practicing. I think so. I think the Catholic Church has been seen también, like
the Catholic Church has been going down también for a long time.
Yeah, but it has been, como está diciendo Fernie right now, like how the Republic is like declining participation. También the Catholic Church has been having that.
Oh shit!
It's like, there's not that. The limosnas on Sundays are getting a little scarce.
Oh
scarce.
Scarce.
Wait, we're gonna probably words today. Hey, but you're not gonna get canceled for that one. I'm gonna get canceled for the other one.
Yeah, that's
wow. Yeah, I'm gonna get
Judaism don't care about abortion. So.
Fuck yeah, my kind of people.
Oh shit.
Bro, I'm gonna get canceled.
But no, it's I mean, todavía tienes tus celebraciones, todavía tienes tus pinches días festivos, que el día de la Candelaria, que el día del Santo Niño de Atocha.
Yeah, but that's not the same as being religious.
But they still have these events, and como te digo, there's still people that acknowledge that they're Catholic, but some of them are non-practicing.
Yeah, I get it.
So they're not filling up the pews.
I mean, like Christmas is like a religious thing, right? And we don't really think about it like that. It's just some holiday.
Allá, eso sí.
The war on Christmas.
Allá, eso sí. El 12 de diciembre, fuck, dude. Everybody, like the majority, go to fucking Dia de la Guadalupana.
But I'm saying it's an event where it's not. I don't
But
think
there's
it's
still a mass. It's still celebrated. It's still a mass.
Yeah, you're still celebrating at the end of it. Where
But I mean, it's an event and celebration type of thing. I think, como dices, I think that the Catholic thing was obviously has declined with they've passed all the gay marriage stuff way.
I mean, there's some things like your sister brought me this Santa Cecilia little thing that I have from New Orleans, and I mean that's a Catholic fucking like a scripture or a person, and I find like this is cool. I like it. Doesn't mean I'm Catholic. But I can see like the little things, and maybe I'm just being a hypocrite where I like pick and choose what I want to gravitate towards.
That's the beauty of Catholicism, bro.
Is it?
That's not how it's supposed to be.
That's the beauty
I go to the posadas for the champurrado.
That's the beauty of Catholicism. As tu desmadre,
All right.
as long as you repent, you're fucking.
Then I'm a fucking
you're
Catholic, bro.
Back on the fucking top.
Then I'm a Catholic.
Pues como el otro que me mandaste, no, about the was it with Hitler or whatever and God.
What is it?
There's a little skit where
So there's se llama Backdoor.
Ay, güey.
It's
Le gusta el
it's
Backdoor.
a sketch show de Comedy Central in Mexico.
Se llama Backdoor?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Going back to the Bautismo del
I
Chiquito.
know,
Ay, güey.
Taking it back full circle right here.
Fucking filmada en Detroit.
Ay, guay. Ay, guay.
De atrás.
Allá por Detroit.
So Detroit is de
atrás.
De atrás.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know.
El fucking, so they show that this guy's in heaven, right?
You got a heaven or whatever.
Who? What guys?
Like
One
some
of the
random guy,
actors.
güey.
Yeah, it's random actors, right? So, ¿cómo estamos acá? Que la chingada. Oh, pues bienvenidos al cielo. Oh, gracias Dios.
He's in the lobby.
And it's the dude with the white beard type of shit like
¿Cómo
God or
estás?
Dios,
Bienvenido. Mira, normalmente cuando llega alguien nuevo, pues lo mandamos con él que le dé el tour, que le enseñe cómo están las cosas y todo. Y aquí te vamos a traer. He changes his name.
He has a nickname for
Yeah, he
him.
has a nickname. Ah, tú cállate para acá. And then the guy that just got there is looking at him like, oye Dios, disculpa,
Such and such, le das el tour
le das el
completo,
tour, ahí le enseñas cómo está el menú y cómo
ya sabe qué que te gusta.
cómo con lo que le va a costar lo del sindicato aquí, todo lo que porcionamos y que la chingada.
Yeah.
So, but the guy that just got there is looking like, oye, Dios, ¿quién es Hitler?
Yeah, he has a little mustache.
And he's got the fucking the Nazi band on his arm.
Oh,
He's all
shit.
like,
But it's all white, güey.
yeah, he's like, sí, pero ¿sabes qué? Este compa se arrepintió y que la chingada. No, y miras qué buena onda es. Es a toda madre este cabrón y que la chingada. Sí, pero Dios, este cabrón hizo el peor genocidio. No, what is it? Genocide?
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't.
If you don't know, menos yo, güey.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it. Fuck. Me atrabé. En todo el mundo casi erradicó casi a la raza judía. ¡Tu gente! Sí, güey, pero es que estaba pasando por un mal tiempo. Pero ir aquí ya está toda madre, que la chingada. Se arrepintió de lo bonito. Que cuando te arrepientes aquí llegas, mi amigo. Órale, bueno, pues mira, antes de que comencemos, Dios, me gustaría ver a mi mamá. No la he visto y que la chingada. Y quisiera abrazarla y darle un beso. Sí, no, tu mamá no está con nosotros. Ella está allá abajo. ¿Pero por qué? Es que comió carne en Semana Santa.
Some shit like that, güey. It was a little bit butchered, but you get the idea, güey.
It's just like, I was laughing. I'm like, I gotta send this to Ferdy.
Holy shit. That's funny.
I've been sending Ferdy all kinds of pendejadas.
Yeah, the stupid little quirks of the fucking
Of that
religion,
show.
güey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, dude, that's the beauty of Catholicism.
So you pick and choose?
You can pick and choose. There's loopholes, you know. The biggest one is like, hey, te arrepientes and you're good.
Fuck. Just go to church on Sunday and we'll forgive the whole week.
Yeah.
That was a thing, right? Remember? Or I
Por eso
remember.
te vas a confesar.
Yeah.
Haz tu desmadre, todo lo que quieras, pero...
Y vas todo crudo al fucking church on Sunday.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, acá con nosotros, like, I don't know, maybe era pinche tranza del padrecito, güey. So, he wouldn't give confessions on Sundays. He only gave them on Fridays and Saturdays. So it's like, son of a bitch.
He wanted you there.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, si te puedes confesar el viernes, pero si el sábado haces tus pendejadas, you're fucked for Sunday.
Shit.
Or if you went on Saturday, you're like, fuck.
That's one of those priests that takes his job too seriously.
Yeah. Because normally sometimes you could get them during the week. You could get it on Monday. You can get it on Sunday también.
I've never done that confession way. So what really, like, what does it entail? Way? Like, you go in and you tell them,
You
like,
just
hey,
tell
I
them your
masturbated.
fucking secrets or like the shit that you're ashamed to tell or confess to people. You know, like, hey, ¿sabes
güey.
qué? Me la jalé pensando
Ay,
en la
güey.
vecina cuando estaba
Ay,
regando.
güey.
So that's the kind of shit you told this guy.
And, you know,
Pinche Ramon, when
le
it was like
bajé-
therapy, güey.
Le bajé.
I think that was a little too close. That wasn't just, he just didn't invent that
No,
que
no,
me la
no,
jalé con la vecina. I think that story was like etched in his memory.
There's all kinds of shit. Le bajé a mi dar su colección de coras para jugar Street Fighter.
Oh shit. So you would tell him all this and then
Yeah.
how would he assess it?
Then he gives you advice, pero sí sabes te estás arrepintiendo, pero entiendes por qué estás arrepentido, por qué te estás arrepintiendo, por qué lo estás confesando. No, es que pues sí, sé que es mal y que le chingada. Bueno, ¿y qué vamos a hacer para que nos continúe? Pues no pensar en la vecina.
No,
You know, or like, you know,
Whoa, slow, whoa.
or shit like that, you know.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
at some point, yeah, it's like anything. I already knew the little ins and outs. I knew what they wanted to hear,
Oh yeah.
you know. So like,
Loopholes, he
He
says.
would give you homework or standards?
well, no, what he tells you is you had to do your penitence or
Your penance.
your penance. Fucking, so ya cuando se acaba todo, so ya acabas con la charla, ¿no? Pues, ¿cómo estamos, Ramón? ¿Estamos todo bien? No, pues todo clarito, padrecito. All right. So, mira, para tu penitencia, quiero que me reces 10 Padres Nuestros, 5 Ave Marías,
Ay, güey.
el acto de contrición y...
What the fuck kind of priest?
Yeah, y
No mames,
y
güey.
échame un credo, pero quiero que analices el credo.
Fuck, bro.
Well, like,
This is no mames, güey. They give you that much, güey?
yeah, you confessed,
Yeah, but I didn't get fucking that list you just
But
threw down with.
you also didn't
but you had to do
masturbate.
it constantly at school, though, right?
I don't know about constantly.
Fernie, you
They
also
force
didn't
it
have
on
to
you.
masturbate to the neighbor way, so maybe
Well,
this
yeah,
is,
but I
this is
didn't
a
throw it
little
out.
harsh.
I didn't throw it out in the little room, way.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't covet anybody's wife.
Ramon had harsh penalties because of the things he was doing.
yeah,
güey.
you know.
Well, because he was confessing everything apparently.
y
güey.
luego, pues,
Throwing
no.
rata on himself.
He's a good Catholic, right?
Yeah, no, and then espérate, when the awkward years came, you know, fucking like,
Well, those weren't the.
That's when he was 10, way.
What?
I was 13.
He was fucking masturbating.
pero
That wasn't
ya-
the peak.
Ya como a los 15 o whatever, no, pues ahora conocí a mi prima, pero wow, mi prima está...
Oh, this is
Holy
getting.
shit.
Yeah, shit like that, or like, oh no, ahora, you know, not only that, but you thought they were, when I say
Shit.
prima, it's like there's friends of the family that they tell you they're your uncles, so then the kids...
So you won't mess with them.
Yeah, and then the kids are like,
They tell you're related, so they
Yeah.
know you're a fucking horny 14-year-old.
Fuck
way.
You know, you've been coveting the neighbor's wife.
now coming in the fucking, the Theo's daughter, eh?
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, so shit like that.
What the?
Hey.
Nonchalantly.
Hey, let he cast
It's
the
like-
first stone who hasn't fucking thought of a prima.
Holy shit.
This is like the time he asked us, hey, you know, when you try to fucking taste your own chile, and everybody's like, what?
No, I've never done that.
Everybody's trying to suck their own dick, right?
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
Me di la madre.
hey, Fernie, we're talking to the guy that probably in his life, I bet this guy in his life, he's bought Magnum condoms just to see how Jesus didn't like them that much. Just to see how they fit.
I tried the lamb ones.
He put Magnums on just so he could see what he's missing.
Never done that.
It just,
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Tienes que hacerle un pinche nudo para que se
The fuck
agarre.
up. Ramon with the chongo, the fucking side chongo with the Magnum condom. he just wanted to see how much he needed to fill these in.
Ay, güey.
Para sentirme pinche capaz.
¿Cuántos más veggies I gotta eat?
That sucks, bro. I bet you were disappointed when you put that Magnum on, bro, and it just completely slipped off.
I don't even have to put it on. I just already know I'm disappointed. Nomás en la pinche cajita, güey. Pinche cajita. The individual was like,
shit.
what the fuck?
Holy shit.
No mames, güey.
I've been praying all my life, and this is what you give to me, man.
Así me pagas.
That sucks, bro.
And then he confesses too.
No.
I was staring at a Magnum.
Yeah, I bought a Magnum. I bought some Magnums at Walgreens, Padrecito. And,
La Thrifties.
Pero ni lo abrí porque el puro paquete.
No lo abrí.
El aro ya se mira.
no la abrí.
No, pinche paquete como que desanima, padrecito.
Parecía
¿Por qué, Dios mío?
Parecía pinches hoops de chola.
Esos son pinches argollas.
It's alright if you bought Magnums just to see how you didn't fill them in, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's about those confessions are good, güey.
Those are good, güey. This should be their own podcast.
This is fucking.
I wish we had audio.
What's my penance?
I wish we had audio of this.
Shit, with those confessions.
There should be
fuck,
some in the Chicano Shuffle archives. There might be some audio of my confession somewhere.
Man, that would be good.
Yeah.
You know how like HBO had taxi confessionals?
Oh, yeah.
They should have one with the Catholic priest way. I think we would fucking watch it. We should look into. Let's go talk to them in Santa Mita's way and say we got it. We got the recording equipment.
San Aloysius was my playground.
You just put a little notice on the doorway.
Yeah.
You're being
No,
recorded.
pinche luz.
Filming, yeah, red light.
Pinche luz se fundía, güey. Ya, este cabrón ya llegó.
But you remain anonymous, no hay pedo.
Yeah, you're anonymous.
No, las pinches.
We give you the hacker cibernético fucking voice.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Me la jalé viendo la vecina.
Oh,
Quiero
shit.
comenzar por decir que... And then llegó la prima. Se me la jalé otra vez. Y luego llegó la tía y no se diga.
Holy shit. Holy shit, bro.
La tía que anda en su época de party.
Holy shit.
Si a la prima se la rima, ¿qué se le hace a la tía?
Holy shit.
Wow, güey.
Holy shit, man. Hey, you guys, this is the guy that everybody defends, by the way. Are you guys listening to the guy that everybody says let him be? Don't pick on him. Leave him alone. Not that guy. This is a guy that you guys are defending, eh? Just so you guys know.
They're having a laugh, bro.
Just so you guys know.
They're having a laugh.
Eso la jalan the neighbor. La prima, la
Just so
tía.
you know, this is the guy that everybody defends right here.
And after he's done, he tries to taste
I'm
it
always
himself.
the villain. I'm always the villain. This is the guy that
We're all laughing, güey.
on his way to confession, he buys a pack of Magnums at Thrifties.
No, that's you. That's the one you're projecting. No, I just said just by looking at the box, I was already like
Yeah, I'm
fucking
not spending my money.
discouraged. I'm like, yeah, no,
I don't want to do this experiment.
Pa' qué? Yeah, I mean, it's already a heartbreak, and just to add fucking insult to injury, chales.
Yeah. How about the ones that the people that sew use on their thumbs way so they won't fucking cut
thimble?
themselves? That's what this is called.
Thimble, yeah.
No, not the thimble. There's some
It's a
for
thimble, no? Oh, the little plastic, the little condom?
The little
Yeah, there's a
condom.
little- yeah, for
I
the-
remember
I don't
like
know
the raza. I don't know who fucking in the bola had some of those.
En la
like,
cartera.
like, toma, güey. I'm like, what? Oh, you dick. And you're putting it away. Like, fucking asshole.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
We've
man.
always obsessed over fucking dick sizes, huh, bro? Like as kids.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever change in the PE room, or were you guys
We
always?
didn't have that way.
You didn't have that?
No.
Like I had that in high school where we would have to change like in the same locker room, and I always had issues with my body where I always used to wear the clothes under my clothes. And it was fucking dirty because it was sweaty. But
Yeah.
I would just put my pants over my shorts and I wouldn't take off my shirt. I would just put my fucking Wrangler shirt or my fucking grunge shirt that we used to wear in those days over the PE shirt because I didn't want to take my shirt off.
Yeah.
But there was guys that didn't give a fuck, where they were just fucking
Así nomás, yeah.
Well, we used to have showers in my junior high.
yeah.
Yeah, so right there, fucking, you always saw the morenos, like fucking, like sana. No way, pues you
Wow,
saw
now
them,
we know where
like,
it comes from. Remember last week?
and
¿Cómo te
like,
dijo?
son of a bitch. ¿Cómo me voy a? No, ni
Fucking
madres.
hater. Why are you a hater, bro?
I'm not hating. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Like that right there was
Ramon's the only
discouraging.
guy looking at the chiles over here, fucking the eggplants.
And we're over here trying to be all fucking sneaky.
I know. I'm trying to mind my own fucking business, right? Get the fuck out of here. And Ramon's fucking Peter gazing.
Yeah, a mí no me tocó el pinche in the high school, but I at the Y, pues, you know, where they have after they go in the piscina or whatever, they have the...
No, y luego Ramon was in South Central, where that's where he was getting the fucking voyeurism.
Dude, discouraging as a motherfucker over there.
And Boyle Heights.
And not only that, pero sabías entre la raza, like, que hacían the Esteban move, I'm like, yeah, I understand, bro.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, hey, we can't compete.
Yeah.
We can't.
What the fuck?
We can't compete. So fucking los chorecitos, or like, si te ponías la toalla para cambiarte. You know?
Yeah, that's the movida, güey.
Yeah.
The toalla, yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, but like you always looked around and you're like, I'm like, fuck it. I think I could do this in 5 seconds. You looked around, make sure nobody's looking.
El pedo es que obviously we're not in high school anymore, junior high, but I don't know if they're still pantsing people, because when I was in high school, junior high, in PE, they would fucking lower your shorts while you were trying to fucking do some jumpy jacks or some shit.
Or you're walking with somebody.
Yeah.
Alguien por detrás te llegaba y like,
Damn.
Toma.
They don't do that anymore. You think?
I don't know. I think, those days...
but there might be serious
days are over
consequences now.
Yeah.
Back then, nomás el pinche coach se cagaba de risa, like, hey, just fucking, just make sure you make a
perverted
tight
coach.
knot.
The perverted coach.
Hasta un pinche nudo en el pinche, you know how the shorts had the little string, the drawstring?
Yeah.
Como
Just-
tu Magnum, güey.
Hasta un
You
pinche
can
nudo.
tie it down.
I mean, I think every school had like that perverted PE teacher. No, we had one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name him, but we had one that would always fucking look. That guy didn't discriminate males or females. Where that dude was always trying to fucking look. Where it was so fucking annoying. And he was also the soccer coach. Way, so he was always around kids that were changing or fucking doing shit. And we would catch him fucking looking at people. Like, even like one time I remember he would go in front of the girls, and he would, when the girls were doing like push-ups or something, like their shirts would kind of come forward a little bit, and you could tell he was trying to look into their fucking titties way. And then he would walk in back of us, and he would try to look behind people's shorts, and we're like, fuck, way.
Eso sí está cabrón, güey.
But it's just
I'm
shit
sure-
that you dealt with, where like you never really. I'm not saying that that's the society that we need to be in, where you just kind of like brush it off and continue. But that's what we used to do. Where it was never really. We knew it was happening, but nobody said anything. Where it was just kind of like,
Yeah, and you don't know who to go or who to, like. I have a concern. Who do you go to? Do you go to the principal, the vice principal, or another coach, or
Well, you didn't know. Is the pedo.
Yeah,
We
or
didn't
a
know,
guidance
yeah.
counselor, or what? You didn't. You just thought it was part of it.
yeah, that sucks. Bro.
Yeah, because I do remember también. I mean, now that you brought that up, con nosotros eran like sit-ups, and I remember like the guys that used to have them on one side and the girls on the other. But I remember like the coach would look at us over here, but he's always
stand on the girl side.
The girl side,
Qué bien, güey.
you know.
Qué bien.
Now that in retrospect, you think about like this motherfucker.
Yeah, why is he working with kids? Yeah.
You know.
Well, I didn't do the Ramón with the Magnums, pero una vez alguien sí los compró.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
El pinche, I don't know if it was right after high school. Or
Maybe
during
the
high school.
cashier was Q-way, and he wanted to fucking.
Right? the girl que andaba con around like, I don't know, around when I was 18, 19, I think. Por ahí. I don't know if I was still in high school now, güey. Well, obviously 19 no, pero en esos tiempos.
Burro.
Like, like she went, like, como dices, in a rider, y fucking se bajó ella, entró por los pinches, la cajita. And then we got home and I go, oh shit, qué pedo, güey.
Fucking frisbee.
She's like, she's like, oh, I don't know, they come in different sizes. He goes, no wonder the cashier. Pero, pues no sabía, güey. Pero she's like, no wonder I got like a weird look from the lady behind me and the cashier.
Se
Pues.
le antojó.
But I go, no, they're just condoms.
Fucking, hey, suerto, that's a keeper right there.
Fuck.
Hey, it does give the ego boost, pero no.
At that moment, yes, but después is like disappointment.
Well, I didn't have to type, pero I don't know how different they actually.
Desgraciado.
But I don't know how different they actually are. Pues like
You think the size changed? Like in the 90s, a small was fucking. Right now is a different size. A medium and now it used to be large in the 90s. You think that those condom sizes changed, or they've always been the same?
I don't know, but I mean, I don't know if you guys ever noticed that at the end of it, they used to have a little barcode.
A barcode?
Oh, you guys never pulled it all the way to the end? No?
No, I'm saying like, well, no, pues
What do you mean a barcode? This guy's talking shit. Where don't listen to
What the
this
fuck
fucking
is that
dude.
about, güey? I was like, what are you talking about?
O sea, que nunca lo extendieron todo.
Eso
Para
sí,
hacerle little barcode.
eso sí te digo, no. El pinche, the Magnum one, si lo abrías,
Yeah.
esa madre está fucking,
Oh, yeah?
Lo usaba de beanie el
ni
pinche.
de resotera, güey.
Like
That
a
shit was
nightcap.
long.
Hey, you ever cut like the top of the 1 liter bottle and put like a rubber band over it and
Yeah.
then fucking used it to
shoot
throw
the little rocks?
pellets and shit?
The little baby rocks.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
Pero yeah, esos eran los días, güey.
Ramon's like, I pray to you every day, and you didn't give me. I can't fill in this magnum.
Confieso, fucking.
I tell you everything, eh?
I know. Fucking. I helped out with the celebrations de la Guadalupana.
That was his best friend, el pinche priest, güey.
I was there for fucking Easter, for Lent, everything. Y
Llegó
así me pagas.
como en el Tams al confession. ¿Qué pasó, güey? ¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estamos?
¿Qué traes ahora, Ramoncito? A ver, dígame.
That's hilarious, güey. Pobrecito mi Ramón.
Hey,
La vecina a la derecha o izquierda ahora, güey.
You work what you got. Si no,
sure.
pues, ¿cómo le haces?
Pues no, güey.
Vas a estar sufrido toda tu vida.
Le haces tu luchita ahí, güey.
You fucking, hey.
You build fucking...
You make lemonade with the lemons you get.
Ahí está, güey.
Es todo,
Ahí
güey.
está, güey.
Ahí está.
Ahí está.
¿Para qué llorar?
That should be in a carniceria quote right there, bro. The month of July, Ramon's birth month. you make lemonade with the lemons you get.
Ay, güey. I know the little.
In this culture, way, I'm sure that would go viral. Where you see the comments, oh wow, this is insightful.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh wow, game changer.
And then you have people like
Church.
Well, I've heard it like if life
Preach.
gives you lemon, you make lemonade. I'm like, hey, no, fuck it. It's the same shit.
Yeah, it's the same shit. I don't.
You make lemonade with the lemons you get, bro.
That's funny, bro. How did we start talking about Ramon trying to buy condoms to fit in to see
I
how?
think because
This
of
confession
confessions.
shit,
Oh, the
güey.
confessions,
Se la
bro.
está jalando to everybody, güey.
Hey, wait, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Fucking when I was like a teenager, yo,
Oh, yeah, no.
fucking,
No, yeah.
my fucking hormones were.
Nah, I think, I mean,
Dude, I watching pinche llegaba.
Elvira, remember Elvira?
Oh,
Pinche,
fuck,
no mames,
Elvira,
güey.
no mames. No, wait, let's not even go too far. Llegaban the JCPenney fucking catalog and like,
That'll do it.
oh,
No,
yeah.
cuando andas en esas edades o esas sí I'll take that one que, oh yeah, everybody, güey.
I mean, you think that's changed already, way?
I don't think so, güey.
Because some of these kids are just a click away from having some
Fuck
hardcore
yeah.
shit, way. Like that's the thing that we got in our generation is like the porn we watch was pretty standard, bro. It wasn't really like
Well, it wasn't even, it
hardcore.
was pixelated, güey.
but not even that way. Like the magazines and like some of the movies that we used to watch as teenagers, they were pretty mellow looking back compared to like the shit that's now fucking a click away that these kids they're exposed to like this hardcore fucking sex and this shit that's a little it was advanced for us in those days, way. And so this is what they're thinking sex is, way. Is that whole fucking
Right?
and fucking.
Yeah.
Cabrón, güey. It's a crazy society, way. I would 100% think that if phones were around when we were kids, we would be looking at that shit too.
Oh,
güey.
yeah, estuviéramos bien trastornados.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. See, but I did, like you're saying, they've talked about it now. It's distorting their like sexual relationships. Pues like they everything feels doesn't feel. They think it has to be like more than it is, I guess, way.
And that's a tricky one, bro, because like that also falls under the religious umbrella. Like conservatives like Ben Shapiro or people that are more that side of things, they'll say like that's why you shouldn't fucking have sex before marriage. That's why you shouldn't do all this.
You
So then it turns into that.
pornography.
It turns into that debate. Like, well, that's why Jesus doesn't want you to do this. That's why.
But he's a Jew.
Jewism.
No, but what I'm saying is like
He's in Jewism.
What I'm saying is like that's always an excuse to throw. Like that's why you need
Yeah.
to be in some kind of religion way.
Y si vas al Hong Kong, make sure to get Chinese food. You know?
Persínate si vas al Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Pero no, yeah, I think we talked about it a long time ago too, how porn distorts their view of it. Pues, yeah, everything, like you're saying, everything has to be exagerado
Or,
Yeah, or guys lasting fucking 20, 30 minutes, right? Not realizing that that's all edited. And then you're a kid. Dude, I masturbate and I come in fucking 2 strokes. Or,
¿Qué me pasa? Dios mío?
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that's not bad because I mean, some women obviously they're not into that, and then it's such an insecurity for some men that they don't think like Ramon said, you work with what you have. Way if you fucking come in 2 seconds, then learn how to use your fucking tongue.
And fucking
Control
learn
it.
how to get,
Don't put her fucking doggy style the first move. You're gonna fucking You're done, bro. Come on.
Oh, come on. That's a rookie mistake.
Change your fucking game
That's
plan,
a
bro.
rookie mistake.
Come on, bro. Like you want to last, and if right away her ass is in the air.
And don't let her get on top of you because she's controlling
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. You lost. You got no control right there.
So
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, fucking, you started off where you have the control, where you can like just control the pace, the rhythm. Entonces ya cuando ya pasas a certain threshold, because I think it's after a certain threshold you got it. All right, ahora sí.
Yeah.
Fucking de perrito, ahora de caballito.
No way. I mean, you gotta prep for it. Way. It's not just like showtime.
Yeah.
Vámonos. I got this time. This time I'm good. Luego fucking doggy style.
And if you fucking finish fast, como dice Esteban, fucking find other alternatives, fucking work out for your second win.
Well, at least make her come first, way. Don't be a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking make her fucking get all horny and shit. Take off clothes, all this shit, and then you're fucking squirting in 2 strokes. Like, come on, dude. That's a waste of time for everybody, dog.
I don't know for everybody.
Not for everybody, but
Well, I mean,
somebody got their kicks.
you're not gonna. Yeah, you're not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go very long.
well,
Exactly.
she's not gonna fucking be there for a long time.
Exactly,
She's moving on. At
Yeah.
least make her come first, way. A few times, and then fucking.
And then
Put her doggy style, 2 strokes saying you're done.
fucking,
Netflix, let's do this. Let's order a
Vámonos.
pizza. Everybody's happy.
El chivito enjuiciado, órale, vámonos.
Yeah, the pinche porn's fucking them up, boy.
Porn's fucking them up, bro. But I was, I can't win. We just sound like boomers. We sound like boomers
but
now.
would you prefer to live in estos tiempos así where the porn's just freeway out there, or
I don't know, bro.
in our tiempo of scrambled porn way?
I like our
Because I saw
tiempo.
more scrambled porn than I did any real porn way.
Yeah, I like our times, bro.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
I agree.
We got the like the free porn, yeah, ponle into at least into my 20s way. Still might have got it still in high school way when you can go online and get the free
I
porn.
was in my late mid.
Yeah,
late
Ramon
20s.
missed that little window.
Fuck, no way. I didn't really have internet growing up.
But I'm saying oh well, yeah.
Maybe like when porn was available for me was in my like early 20s. Yeah, maybe when I was out of high school.
Because
That porn, because we were watching like the VHS, and then I've talked about my buddy that would sell porn in high school through a locker. So we were exposed to it. But I don't know, Fernie. I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be now a kid right now. I think it's just too much fucking information for me to even try to process.
Especially at that age.
At that age, where
That's
because
it's all freeway.
But I mean, we still had our imagination. Como dice Fernie, you had the scrambled porn, and you had to like, fuck, is that a fucking nipple? ¿Qué es eso,
Everything
güey?
was a nipple.
everything was a nipple, bro.
Fuck yeah. Like,
Even his nipple looked good.
fuck
Because
yeah.
it's like, wait, I don't know. Fuck it, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Because
Fuck que lo que caiga.
De la Spice Channel.
I'm on a time crunch. They're back from fucking Northgate in fucking 5 minutes.
Ahorita llegan de la
Yeah,
Lactis.
you did 5 minutes.
Fueron a la lavadora.
Nah, in those 5 minutes, none of them te la jalas, but you also make some breakfast burritos.
For
Right?
sure, bro. But then that's
Plenty
why.
of time.
But then that's why. Wait, see, you set yourself up to masturbate 5 minutes and then have a snack because your parents are gonna come. But then you wonder why you come in 2 seconds. That's how you fucking practice. Way you practice the nut early.
Yeah, we didn't have, I mean, especially like in our household, siempre había alguien en la casa, güey.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like,
Oh
it's-
shit, Ramon's getting creative, is what he's saying.
well, you had to, bro.
Yeah, to way.
Mi mamá like, hey, ¿dónde está mi catálogo de Jesse Penny? No sé, mamá.
Y mi cobija.
No sé. No sé. ¿Qué pinches calcetines? ¿Por qué están tiesos?
Oh man, bro. I mean, it makes you think the way because, like, as kids, you're sloppy. As kids,
your parents, your mom knew.
They had to.
Your mom fucking knew.
You,
Pobrecita jefita. Hey, fucking shout out to the jefita.
shout out to the jefitas for knowing how to keep a fucking secret.
Know that they're fucking kids, pinche depravado.
Because wait, I think about when I was 14, I was a fucking idiot. Wait, like nothing that I did was making sense. So I'm sure I was sloppy even with that. Way, I'm sure somebody saw me, somebody heard, and they just didn't bring it up. Way, and it's just like fuck. Way, like it's kind of embarrassing.
Out of control way. Yeah.
Checa, pinche jalapeño. Te dicen el jalapeño, güey.
What the fuck?
Jalando.
Tiene pelo en las manos.
Este cabrón.
Remember they said that you would have hairs in your palms.
Yeah,
'cause
and
you
then
were
right
messing-
away. No, güey, si te la jalas, te salen pelos en la mano. No.
No, you would look. To
You
see.
look like, ah.
Why did they say that way? It was just fucking.
Fucking catch you slipping, fool.
Yeah, it's like, hey, fuck, ¿quién se echa un pedo? El que tenga las orejas calientes, and then you would touch your ear like, fuiste tú.
Was a
See the
fucking-
kind of shit that would make us happier and shoot the shit when we were kids. Right?
Yeah, and fucking kids don't come up with those anymore because they're watching porn. Way.
Yeah,
See,
yeah, watching
Stuck
porn.
out.
it's
wrong
fucking
way.
free, bro. It's
Stuck-
everywhere.
Stuck
Yeah,
out
but that's how
wrong.
much the chicks make on the OnlyFans, way.
They
On the
make a lot of money,
OnlyFans.
bro. Yeah, they make a lot of money.
Dude,
bro.
that's a lot of money, way. Fuck.
Good for them, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not fucking knocking their hustle away. I'm just fucking, it's just crazy way how much.
I mean,
how much they make.
if I was a girl, I would be on OnlyFans, man.
That's a lot of money, way.
Shit. I would sell my feet pics.
I mean, yeah, because like people, like you hear OnlyFans, someone who's saying with. Someone was saying too, yeah, you hear only flans. I keep saying, like,
Hey, that sounds like a good fucking panaderia, güey. Only flans.
No, well, there's a little
flan porn.
I've seen a lot of them where the fucking go
Mira cómo se caramelea.
Ay, güey. Well, no, but I'm thinking everybody thinks it's just fucking encueradas and sex shit. But también there's a lot of fetish shit, like feet way, like this vato saying, like you're just showing your feet. You know,
I'll be selling my calzones, güey.
But I get
there's
why
chicks like fully dressed, but they fucking make good money too.
But I get the debate that women are like, well, we shouldn't have to do that to like actually make a really good living. I mean, I get that way, but there's also women that's what they want to do. So I mean, I don't think we should shit on them if that's really what they want. Because we think about people that sell like pictures or like people that are in strip clubs and shit like that. We always assume that there's like some kind of troubled childhood trauma that this is how it's manifesting. But I mean, if you really see it that way, sometimes that's not the case. Where they just, and when you really think about it, like why wouldn't we be able to use our body to make money in that sense? We use our body to make money everywhere else.
Te estás chingando en the fields, te estás chingando en the fucking construction, te estás chingando en fucking mecánica.
Goes back to Ramon said, the limonada, güey.
Hey, fucking.
Pero, I mean, I don't know, way. I mean, would you be able to date somebody that's on OnlyFans, way?
Well, I think now at this age, yes. When I was younger, maybe not. The insecurities, the lack of matureness or anything. But I mean, I would have to. It's one of those where like, you know, if it's my partner, if I'm dating someone and if I'm starting to date her and she's already doing this, then yeah, I'm not going to tell her to stop doing it.
I would just suggest to be smart about it. Like, I wouldn't have an issue with it, but I would say be smart about it because there's a lot of fucking creepy men that obsess over some of these women. Your information's all over the fucking internet. All you need is some fucking dude that's obsessed with you to come knocking on your fucking door and like harassing you, calling you. Like, that's the thing that I would be like, hey, dude, just fucking be careful. Like, be smart about it.
Yeah.
Not be like, because who am I to tell my girl that she can't do something? Like,
but that's the thing. I think right now at this age, yes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
yeah.
I mean, if si estaban solteros, güey, like, and you're on that date, way, I don't know, first, second, whatever, cuando te dicen, hey, ¿sabes qué? Güey, pues, así que you got the nice ranfla, pues, ¿qué pedo, güey? ¿Qué traes? And she tells, oh, dude, yeah, I do the pinche OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Would it fucking throw you off and be like,
again,
I don't know.
What age am I in?
Yeah,
no, I'm saying like
question.
right now.
Oh, right now I'll be like, fuck.
I'm saying si estaba soltero ahorita, güey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right now I'm like, I mean, of course, there's going to be more conversation with her. I mean, I'm not going to tell her, oh, you know, I'm not going to shame her on it. Oh, como dice Esteban, be careful. I would have more of a conversation.
But she's already, I mean,
so she doesn't need you to give her advice.
Yeah.
No. I'm not giving her advice.
But you said
I would have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what he's saying.
She doesn't need for you to worry about
She doesn't need that conversation right now.
She's not going to want to date.
In my sense, they're like, oh, yeah, so, like, what is your side about? Or, oh, why you do this? I'm like, oh, is there big money? Or, yeah. Oh, hey, quick question. Like, how do you do it to keep yourself safe from fucking, oh, while we do this, you know, we don't share that much. Oh, is those type of, I'm not coaching her. I'm not giving her advice.
That would be your conversation.
Yeah,
that's
a conversation.
Well, I would, because my assumption way would be that somehow she's troubled and that's why she's doing that. So that's the way I think. Maybe it's not the right way, but my first conversation would be, am I going to be this fucking chick's therapist? Or, because I wouldn't even worry about that side of it. I would worry about, what am I getting into? Is she doing something because she is insecure? Because I know everybody's insecure, but not everybody has the awareness of that. Am I going to deal with somebody that has super low self-esteem? Am I going to deal with somebody that's always going to want me to take pictures of them wherever we go? Like, that's where I'm going to go. Like, I'm not going to be somebody's fucking therapist.
Like what I'm getting into.
If she has everything together, she's fucking going to therapy, because that's really important. If you're working on yourself, then I don't care, way. But if I'm your fucking therapist, like, nah, I don't give a shit how hot you are. I'm not here to fucking fix your problems, or you giving me more problems than I need, way.
Shit. So, pinche, then question 2, way. Ya que no estamos solteros.
What about you?
I think I would. I'd be curious.
Honest, cabrón.
No, I'm saying I'd be curious, like Ramon saying, like, oh shit, pues Like ¿qué tipo de desmadre haces? Like,
Yeah.
his feed is fucking... Like, I'd be curious. I wouldn't have...
an affiliate code.
Like, the first thing that jumps to my mind wouldn't be like he's saying, no, güey, pues ¿cómo te cuidas de los locos? Más bien, a ver, pues explícame, güey, ¿cómo está tu vida?
¿Cómo está la
like,
cosa?
Out of curiosity, güey. Like,
But I
don't think I'd be like... like he's saying, I think... Younger self, pues, ponle, you had that more machismo thing que, I don't want my girl fucking doing that type of shit, pero ahorita,
You're
I'd be
dating,
more
you're
curious.
just meeting,
Yeah.
yeah.
But not only
It wouldn't
that,
trip.
the other element too is that as younger dudes, we would probably not be accepting of a woman making more money than
That's
we
what I'm
are.
saying, that
Yeah.
machismo thing.
So that kills a lot of relationships, dude. When the woman's more successful, these guys have a lot of fucking insecurities, way, and they can't seem to live with the fact that their woman is more successful than them. That's also an issue where, like, some guys, maybe they'll be all about it because everything's cute when you first start, and then it kind of becomes annoying because your insecurities come out. Because a lot of guys, they wouldn't be able to date somebody that's making more money than them. Way.
Yeah. No, yeah, at this point, kind of in the ballpark of what Ramon said, I'd be more curious about the kind of like the business side of it. Because even now, I'm like curious. Because, dude, they make a fucking shit ton of money. You go, well, fuck, way. Like, it's crazy. Like, and it's not like fucking, I don't know how much are the little plans, only 5. I'm assuming it's kind of like the Patreon thing where there's a 5, 10, 15. But I mean, no one's paying you like $1,000 a month, but they're making like hundreds of thousands fucking.
Because they have like fucking like hundreds of fucking supporters.
Business wise, I'm fucking curious as fuck.
I mean, not to take away from these women too, where like you have to also acknowledge that these fucking chicks are smart businesswomen. Because not because you're on OnlyFans, you're gonna make 20 grand a month. Like, that's the thing is, like, if this woman's making 50, 60 grand a month, like that's some rare shit, way. Like, she has her shit together. She knows about business. She knows about marketing. She knows about all that shit.
Audience.
Like, that's rare to find in a partner, not just male or female, like both. And so that's like something that I would acknowledge and be like, hey, dude, this one right here, there's something about her that I want to learn from.
She's a keeper.
That's why I get curious with.
Hopefully she's not fucking, even if she is like fucking all fucked up in the head and has a lot of issues, I would still want to be her friend.
Okay. All right.
Maybe I'm not going to date her.
She might be all fucked up in her head, but she's making that much money.
No.
She's doing something right.
No, I wouldn't want to date her, but I would want to like have her around because I might be able to learn something
some
from
questions.
her.
Well, yeah, I'd get curious, but
I would be curious. All right, what's this follow-up question?
I was gonna say, well, we're not solteros. How would you feel like if your girl goes, hey, well, I see girls are making a lot of money fucking on OnlyFans.
I mean, like I said, bro, as long as she's careful, like with fucking VPNs or whatever precautions she can take, like, I mean, I'm not going to tell her. Who am I to tell her? It's like her telling me, like, you can't play music. Like, why are you playing music in front of people? Like, that's the equivalent of her telling me I can't do it is me telling her she can't pursue something that she wants to pursue it. So at that point, I would be open to it as long as, like, she's smart about it. Like, I would try to like get that angle. It's like, hey, wait, get all your shit in check. Not have it easy for these guys to find out where you're at, follow you, because it's dangerous for women out there. Where, like, we sell dick pics or whatever, we're not gonna get some fucking woman knocking on our doorway.
I don't know. Is there a lot of dudes making money on también on those?
There's dudes, but I don't know about a lot of dudes. But there's dudes on. Well, you got to think where like gay porn. I mean, male actors make more money with gay porn than they do with.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
So I think you have said that before. Yeah.
So sometimes, even if you're not gay, you'll fucking record a gay porn just because you're making more money than if you had sex with a female on camera. So you got to think. There's some guys that also go on OnlyFans because they want to look at naked guys. And so, I mean, if you're selling your dick pics and all that shit, and then your audience is mostly males, that's what you're accepting. That you're not. I mean, I'm not saying that women wouldn't subscribe to like some fucking Momoa type dude showing his dick fucking naked.
Mamon.
I mean, women like that kind of shit
Jason
too.
Mamado.
I'm not saying they don't, but yeah, no, it's interesting. And also, dude, too, we're saying it, but like being in it is a different fucking.
Yeah, I don't know how I would react. I mean, I would definitely ask more questions. Why now, or what's leading up to this, or por qué, and everything, and then depending on that, I mean, I can't answer say like, oh yeah, fucking I support you, or like, no, I'm a fucking against it.
Let me piggyback on Fernando. So you're accepting your girl, not your girl now, because I don't want to put her in the story.
Yeah.
Let's
say like
some other chick you're dating.
Yeah.
she's on OnlyFans and she's fucking doing her thing, and then not us but homies, because I wouldn't do that way. Your homies are like, hey, this girl's chick's on OnlyFans. Like, let me pay you $20 a month, see what's going on over there. Would you be cool with your friends being on your girl's page, giving her money every month, like to see her? And then, I mean, that's your girl. This is your circle. How would you feel about that? Because we really don't have control over that way.
No, but that would say a lot
And you
about
know,
my
there's going to be some
friends
cabrones.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that
I
would
wouldn't
say a
do
lot
that.
about my
No,
friends
those
too,
cabrones are going to exist for sure.
They do, yeah, of course, right? Well, I try not to post like things about my girlfriend on Instagram just because I don't know who's out
same
there,
here.
bro. Like, I want to keep my shit private, but
He only posts her hand.
what I'm saying, Wade, is like, isn't that like kind of like you're getting into like more of like, I don't know how I would feel about that, right, bro?
Yeah, no, there's been like fucking listeners that like somehow they found the mija and they request her. She's like, hey, who's this? I'm like, I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna look at them like, oh, I think it might be on this. Like, why are they? I'm like, I have no idea.
People are weird that way.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Doesn't always have to be bad, but it is weird.
yeah, it is kind of like weird. But I mean,
Because that comes with it, right, bro? If you're
Yeah,
accepting
for sure.
for her to be on,
it's no different. Like if you're dating a stripper or you're married to a stripper and your homies find out that she's a stripper and they end up going right there. I think that one.
But the only fans type
There's
thing
no-
is could be more.
could be your dad also watching your girlfriend.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's more. What's the?
Imagínate.
But why not?
I can't find the word, but like more secretive, pues. Like
Yeah.
they can do it, and she might not ever know, pues. Like whatever, she's a.
Yeah.
Or maybe she doesn't. Maybe ve el nombre and she's like, could it be? Could it not be? You know, you don't know.
But
if you walk into the strip,
through that, no?
but I'm saying if you walk into the strip
Probably.
club and they see you, they go, oh shit,
Yeah,
I know
that's
this guy.
different.
Yeah, not only that, they're like, hey,
So you're
champagne room.
But even like the way the algorithm on Instagram works, you're suggested people that you might know based on your phone and all that. So if your girl has a separate Instagram promoting like OnlyFans, I'm sure people around our network would also see it as a suggested, like, hey, you might know so and
Well,
so.
people find it for sure. I don't even. Como es este way, the people find shit way.
So to accept her having the lifestyle, you have to accept that your dad could be watching her shit, your friend could be watching
Anyone.
her shit.
Fucking my tío.
Your tío el pinche.
Yeah.
How are those Thanksgiving dinners when your fucking dad and your friends subscribe to her fucking channel? Hey, pass me the
Hey,
mashed potatoes.
Me das una rebanada de esa pechuguita que tienes ahí.
Wow. Someone's going to confession on Friday.
A mí me encanta esa
this is-
pierna, esa piernita que está ahí.
This is definitely a domestic violence fucking call this holiday season in that household. Almost gonna get pissed.
Yeah, eso está cabrón, güey. I don't know. I don't know where I would land on that one. To be honest, I don't think I've matured that much, way. Pero no sé.
Está cabrón, güey.
Yeah, because a lot, kind of like what you're saying, pues, because and time, kind of like what I'm saying too, que people can do it like those freaking sneaky people, pues, could do it more secretly than like this vato saying if she's stripping or something, you know, like
Yeah.
eso lo ves, go shit, fucking
That's that dude's chick.
Your primo came in today.
Ramon's fucking.
Yeah, fucking llegó el Ramon fucking today to the fucking bar, bro. Like, it's not the same, you know. The other one, you can be a little more sneaky and low pro, and you may never know. Like, si tienes un amigo que es así de culero, he may never fucking tell you where he's paying those $20 a pinche mes.
That's true, eh? And I'm sure they'll get curious.
Yeah, and then their head, you don't know. Maybe it is a little fucking culero style. Like they almost feel like they have something on you. Like maybe I'm overthinking it, you know.
No, you're not, way. I think it's a good like analyzing the situation, because it is like something that has to be part of the whole discussion. Where it's like, are you willing to let your dad?
So you have to accept all that. Yeah.
You have to accept that, yeah. You have to accept your dad fucking looking at your girl's feet.
No, I'm saying.
And then I'm like, oh yes, me gusta ese bizcochito. Que me das un pedacito de ese bizcocho.
This guy's
de
still
ahí,
talking
like,
about.
like,
He's talking
son of
about
a
feet. This
bitch.
guy's fucking.
You can't have your girl wearing sandals in front of your dad.
know,
Way, 'cause-
Well, no, he's not talking about feet. Wait,
no, I know.
And I'm like, fuck.
we're talking about feet. He's not talking about
He's
feet.
talking about breasts.
No, bizcochito.
We didn't go that far. But I mean, there's a lot of money there, bro. You could retire,
Yeah, I mean,
Ramon.
your dad's social is going. Your social security's dad's check is going in your girl's bank account,
yeah,
bro.
you know you're doing well. All these haters are signing up.
¿Y el dinero para dónde está?
Your mom, you're having issues with your parents because your dad's pawning all kind of shit to subscribe and have extra content.
Wow. Hey, bro, if all the haters are subscribing, bro, fuck, you're retired, way. No cool.
Jesus Christ.
That changes the whole
I know,
fucking
right?
narrative,
When
bro.
on fucking on channel, like, Nah, but I don't think it'll happen because on channel is not good with fucking.
He's not savvy?
No, he's not. someone would have to help him. So most likely that would be me.
Check this out, apa.
Mire,
¿No tienes un family and friends?
A ver, deme su tarjeta. A ver,
Family friends discount?
deme su tarjeta. Mire, en este código lo voy a poner aquí.
Holy shit, we're machistas.
Yeah. I have that other second half. I don't think I've I guess if you want to call it matured, pues.
Yeah.
I still have a little hiccup on, I guess, with.
But
I don't
like,
know,
let's just
because
say
I overthink it. Well, como dice este güey, maybe I'm not overthinking it, güey, pero part of it también, como dice este güey, do you want to stop them from if that's something they want to do? Pero part of me, como decimos, there's a lot of fucking shady fucking shit's gonna happen. Güey.
Like, what if she like promotes her stuff all the time? Man?
I know.
And so she's telling your friends, like, "Oh, what do you do for?"
Oh, eso ya es weird, way. That's something.
But I mean, if they ask her, "What do you do for a living?" Like, because that's a normal small talk, social conversation. Hey, what do you do? Like, especially if she's driving around a really nice fucking car, she dresses well. People are gonna, I want to make money too. Hey, what do you do? And are you gonna be upset that she says, "Oh, I'm on OnlyFans"? And how are your friends going to answer?
You have to accept all that. That's
all of that comes with it.
Oh, really? What's your handle?
Do you have a QR code?
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's a lot to like overcome, pues.
Yeah.
So again, let's just say not the current mija ni nada.
Yeah, we're just saying we're talking.
Another mija. No. But let's just say she knows about us, right? Nos conoce. She knows what type of work we do y que la chingada. And if she was to send us an invitation, que no te diga a ti.
No, but that's you're not saying something else.
Otro pedo,
this guy's asking about something casual. That's a little get together. And someone goes, "What do you do?"
I would have an issue with what you're saying.
¿Cómo pagas el lari?
But then,
pero eso ya es otro pedo.
If I was to approach Fernie, it's like, "Hey, güey,
pero that's a whole other pedo, güey."
But would you tell him?
Esta Jacinta me mandó esto, güey.
Would you tell him?
I think, I would.
Because there's people.
I'm like, hey, I don't know what's up with this, way.
But that's what I'm saying. That's some shady ass shit, way. That's fucking. There's more going on there, güey.
Yeah, eso es otro pedo.
Yeah, that's other pedo from.
I don't think I'm that mature tampoco, way to be like, yeah, I'm cool with her sending my friends fucking the private links to the fucking OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I would hope she has more respect in that way, because I'm sure not all the girls that are OnlyFans are like that, tan descaradas. I can almost guarantee that there's some that understand that that's not good.
No, another way. Let's just say, not your the make-believe mija, right? She's starting this, but she's not like, I need to get more cuts. Would you help her get fucking followers?
No, because she has to learn the business way. No, I mean it's true way. It's true. Like there's something that she can get that's gonna apply to other things that she starts if she learns how to market herself. Like, why would I help her doing that way when she can do that herself and she'll learn something that's gonna help her in life.
I mean, if I was able to get over all the humps we're talking about, way, and she said, "Hey, bro, fucking me ayudas with the fucking business." But at that point, it's a business. I'd probably be like, yeah, fuck that, by the way, what do you need?
I mean, I would help her with pictures and like editing and like stuff like that, but not like marketing.
Well, it goes back to like when we started earlier, que that self-made shit. No one's really self-made.
Nobody's self-made.
That's what I'm saying. So I'd be okay, tú no sabes marketing, all right, I'll fucking help you. Not that I know marketing, but I'm saying in the fictional world we're talking about.
You have to have strong emotional intelligence, right? Because at that point, if you're not willing to help her, there's some dude that's willing to help her edit the videos. I mean, you're right. You have to be mature enough to realize that, and if you're doing it just because you don't want her to go with somebody else, I mean, there's that insecurity that's not gonna it's gonna fade out.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, pinche, si me pides ayuda, pues I'm gonna help you. I mean, if I got over all those humps, then I think that hump of someone else's editing the pictures is like in the past already. Yeah, if I made it over everything else, that's not the thing I'm gonna be worried about. ¿Entiendes?
¿Y qué tal que te salga el tiro por la culata en el sentido like, okay, you get over all those emotional humps or all those things, that stigma or whatever, and then later on, your partner comes back like, hey, no te importo because you're okay with this. What's wrong with you? You don't love me?
What?
Nah, I think she would have to be really insecure for that, because there's a lot of women and men that if there's no kind of jealousy, they feel that there's no love there because they need to be jealous. There's people that are used to that life where that's just her insecurities coming out. Where like, really, dude, you think me being cool with it is me not caring about you because I'm not jealous? Like, that's a lot of relationships where
if you come back right away with the Simón, no hay pedo.
Fuck yeah,
What? It was a test. Oh shit.
Oh, huh? Well, I'm supportive. No te importo.
está cabrón, güey.
It's a crazy question. Fucking
It's a good conversation, man.
especially for Latinos that we're more. I don't know about maybe it's not just Latinos. No, guys in general.
I'm sure there's people listening to this that are like, "Fuck that."
Yeah.
No, these guys. What the fuck's wrong with these guys?
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. They talk. They talk more head than they give.
Well, también hay the opposite of those dudes that push their girls into that shit way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's borderline pimping your girl, man.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying it's the opposite of the pinche. No, fuck that. There's also another fucking side of guys way, Kim.
Oh yeah, for sure. Way that soft white.
Yeah, we can make a lot of money, mija.
That soft white underbelly show YouTube channel way. He sometimes he gets a lot of girls from Figueroa way, like those girls that are just kind of on the tracks. And man, some of their stories, if you guys like want to kind of have a little bit more compassion for people, like that's a good watch on YouTube, Soft White Underbelly, because he interviews women that are like strung out on drugs, that are prostitutes, have been doing it since they were 15, 16. And some of these girls, man, the stories they have is fucking crazy, bro. Like the shit that they have to deal with some of the pimps, like just customers, like it's a rough fucking life, man. And that's why I never bought a prostitute, and I never had the urge to like pay somebody for sex because of that fact, way. I don't know how I would be able to get a hard on knowing that this poor girl fucking went through a lot of shit. Like I would just feel like a fucking dick, way.
Yeah, but you didn't know that when you're 18 or whatever, fucking.
But for some reason, I never gravitated toward. No, I did because I grew up thinking that sex was only a pleasure for the men, way. Like the way my dad would kind of treat my mom. As a teenager, I struggled with sexuality in that sense, way that I thought that sex was only for the man because I just didn't see the other side, that it was pleasurable for women. So it took me a lot of time into my 20s to realize, like, no, wait, like this isn't only for men, way. Like you have to respect somebody's if they want to have sex with you or not. But I didn't get that concept, way that both enjoyed it. I thought it was different, way. So that was really hard for me to kind of figure out, way. So I don't think I would have bought sex in my early 20s because I thought that it was just men getting pleasure out of it.
So
and I didn't want to subscribe to that. Which is stupid. Where that kept me out of fucking, dating when I was a teen, losing my virginity.
And not only that, but where you grew up at, like that little area was notorious.
Long Beach, yeah. There was a lot of
Long Beach.
even my mom would like when my sisters were kind of like in their teenage years. I had one of my sisters was into like the quebradita scene, so she would dress a little bit more like with small spaghetti shirts and like tight pants. And I remember my mom would tell her like, "Hey, no te vistes como las de la Long Beach." And so then, as I got older, I'm like, wait, why do you tell my sister that? Like, that's not good parenting, because you're basically telling that she looks like a prostitute, which is a way of parents to always kind of...
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, and the thing is, maybe they didn't use the right words, but I'm like, hey, look in the area that we're at. This area gets frequented by people. I don't want you getting harassed. That's basically it.
Oh, Ramon's defending the parent, bro.
No, because...
It's just the wording.
Yeah, it's just the wording, but sometimes a los parents se les hace fácil. Pareces pinche piruja.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if that still happens now, but when we were kids...
I'm sure it does.
It still happens?
I'm sure it does.
Well, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, way, but like as common as when we were kids, way, because I remember they used to throw shit like that all the time to us, way, like when we were growing up.
Well, you gotta understand this, like we are a product or a version of our parents, and sometimes some of those things stay within us. Y en momentos no nos fijamos y we go with what we remember or what fucking we were told.
Even like with police officers, there was a certain dynamic. Like for me, I remember a lot was like, if you don't do this, that guy's gonna arrest you.
Hey, si te sigues portando mal, este señor te va a robar.
Yeah, remember
some
that
stranger,
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the fuck they expect? Where you're gonna be afraid of everything.
I don't know where I saw it.
They're ruled by fear,
I
bro.
guess someone got put in that position. They're like, oh my God, it's my time to shine, I think it's a girl that she's at a store and this lady's with her kid and the kid's acting all bad. And the lady tells the kid, si sigues portando mal, esta señora te va a robar. And the girl's all like, oh my God, it's my time to shine. What do I do? So she turned around and looked at the kid and she just nodded. Mm-hmm. And the kid shut down. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Community raising children.
Was that a female? Hey, but was that a female saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because a guy, that's going to hit different. If a guy sees a little kid and is like, mm-hmm.
I know, man.
It hits different, bro. A female can get away with that scare way. But a guy, we're talking about fucking the The one with Tiffany Haddish and that would turn into that kind of skit.
Oh yeah, no, that
was crazy.
Yeah,
Arius Spears or whatever.
Yeah, that was a crazy one.
We can't be pulling that shit way.
No,
Don't be fucking doing that in public way. Now your moment to shine, telling the kid, hey.
Hey, I think I would do it differently.
Don't take your
I
moment.
don't think I would do that. Nah, I think I'll be like, oh, se está portando mal. A ver, ahorita me lo llevo el cabrón.
Wait. He went for the Oscar.
And he's like a fly ready to fucking eat your food, right?
Wait.
A ver, ¿cuál es el? ¿Cuál de
Just go
todos?
with the nod, way.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, no, he wants
I
to.
was like, a ver, ¿cuál de estos?
This is a fucking
¿Los tres?
performance.
Órale.
Ay, güey, ¿quieres los tres?
Vámonos.
Fucking boot camp over
Wait,
here.
this guy ni crema, güey. Es crema,
Nah.
aguacate,
This guy wants to go all out.
some sazón.
Vámonos.
Fuck,
mocosos
güey.
chillones.
Just
Vámonos,
nod,
cabrón.
way. Just do the nod.
Just be like, yeah. Be like, fucking, tell him you're gonna get a nickel sandwich.
Oh, whoa,
Be like,
whoa.
Oh, yeah,
¿cómo
you
era?
can't hit kids
Whoa,
anymore.
whoa.
You can't hit kids anymore.
I'm
güey.
not hitting them. This right here?
What
Is that, I mean,
What?
it's the symbol,
that,
but I'm
bro?
not hitting them. I'm
Are we
like,
still talking about
I
OnlyFans
know,
or are we talking
güey.
about kids? Because this is kind of weird.
Are you talking about your huevos again slapping?
This is a very blurry line, way. We're just
Just go with the nod.
those
Let's
noises.
go with the nod.
Just nod, way. Like the,
I mean, well, why is the parent putting me in this position, first of all?
okay, then walk away.
That's true.
Hey, but it takes a village, bro.
Éralo, es.
It takes,
wants
it's a
to be
rite of
part of it, güey.
passage. Wait, it's like, fucking later on. También it kind of shows the kids. I'm like, hey, you can't trust strangers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good lesson, güey, I guess. Ay, güey.
Yeah, I don't know, güey.
Ahí estamos ya, güey, ¿no?
Yeah.
Ya se acabó el sexo talk.
Ya se acabó el pinche.
Let your girls be on OnlyFans. No hagan de pedo.
Was that the lesson of the day, güey?
Nah.
I don't know, güey. That's a tough one, güey.
All right, man. Bueno, pues, raza. That's another episode of The Shuffle. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the Patreons joining us on YouTube. Always remember, if you guys want to help out and you want to be part of this, the live recording as it's going, you can join us, you can support us. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You could share the podcast.
Hey, dude, we never got Becca's fucking birthday.
Oh, Fernie, pásame el libro. Porfa, ahí está detrás. All right, Becca.
She's one of the.
Yeah.
Wait, she's even still there. Wait.
She's one of our true supporters.
All right. Yeah, fue.
When's her birthday?
Yeah, I know. I already looked it up.
You already have it?
Wow. Fucking. See? People find everything, güey.
Ramon's got the address and everything. Hey, Becca,
Social.
be careful.
I was, güey. He's stealing your identity.
Be careful.
I hope you don't have good credit.
Hey, if you see a charge at La Curacao for a fucking...
You see a charge at the fucking something with
And
the
some fucking audio, car audio.
something that sounds like a strip club.
It's not Chinese food. All right. This was for Becca. Bájale a la rola.
No,
All right. Those
Perdón,
born
güey.
on this day have vivid imaginations like excitement, want to be at the center of what's going on, and feel that they must play an important social role. However, the sensuous and pleasure-loving nature often holds them back. Finding their proper place in the world is the utmost importance to them. And while it should be, since career is an area in which difficulties abound for people. In fact, they might have to change jobs with regularity until they find the occupation for which they are best suited. Regardless of career, the bottom line for those born on this day is social involvement, for they are highly averse to isolated lifestyle. Their fate is intimately tied up with one of their fellow human beings, so much that they may perform well in the role of group or personal representative. Wow. All right.
All right.
Becca, your strengths are charming, accepting, and secure. Your weaknesses, I kind of gave up in the middle right there.
I know. You gave up from the start, when.
Complacent, passive, and stuck. All right.
Damn, that sounds...
I know. This is weird.
One of them says you got to move on, you got to have these different jobs, and then the other one says that you're stuck. Damn,
Like,
that's
what the
fucking
fuck?
confusing.
I
Man.
know.
Confusing
What
as
kind of
shit,
fucking book is this?
All right. So the advice: beware of self-satisfaction. Push yourself a bit more. Avoid problems should not mean avoiding challenges. Seek to improve yourself daily. Desire is part of living. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Meditation. TV is an electronic attempt at telepathy.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit,
I don't know what that means, but
You want to give her? You give her some fucking penance way.
yeah. Eleanor Roosevelt
5
was
Hail
born
Marys or something?
on your birthday. And who else? Something about Sir George Williams, British social performer, YMCA founder.
Wait, esta vez ni le echaste ganas. Just close the book.
I'm trying to read. It's like
Sorry,
my
Becca.
glasses are dirty. That's it. Not looking
Oh,
good.
is that
So I'm trying to
okay?
like find an angle.
Is that why?
Sorry.
Están chorreados de Magnum.
Están chorreados con lágrimas de mi chorizo.
Lágrimas de somos chorizos.
Somebody, yeah.
Not your chorizo.
Somebody put a target in your forehead, bro.
A little fucking cloudy.
Somebody said this is a money shot right here.
Palos, eh?
The silver fox. The
Is
silver
the
fox.
prima visiting way?
it's the fucking it's the specs kink.
I got dibs on the silver fox's chin right here.
All right, ¿dónde están los músicos?
Oh, ahora si quieres músicos, cabrón.
There, bro.
No, because Esteban me recordó, gracias.
No, sorry, Becca. It was a little. I don't think your effort was there. According to Fernando.
Sound pretty
I
obvious.
had foggy glasses. They're little. No los limpié. No los pude. No.
I wish I had a violin right now.
I had to play
I don't know where it was.
my sympathy. Bueno, pues, thank you for everybody listening. Hey, it's a little bit cold now, so why don't you order yourself a cafecito from Istaza? You know, go to our,
Uy.
go to Chicano Shuffle link, and you will find the Istaza page right there. It will direct you. You can see los cafecitos que tenemos. Pongan su orden. Fucking, ya vienen the holidays, ya viene pinche Thanksgiving, ya viene Navidad, el Año Nuevo, Día de la Guadalupana. Fucking, se pueden también para Guadalupe Reyes. All the good stuff are coming.
We got no evidence or no studies or anything, way, but I heard it makes you last a little longer, way.
Yes, it does.
I mean, at work. What are you talking
At
about?
work, I mean, you're putting in work, bro. You're putting in that work.
Don't start off doggy style, guys.
And you must have control if you're like fucking hold on.
Hey, it's a mature to let loose control.
If you're quick to the trigger, you must have a little bit of the control at first until you kind of like, fucking adjust it right.
Humble yourself, champ.
I know. And it's okay to, slow it down. It's okay to switch it off. But como dice Esteban, make sure that she's taken care of.
And like Esteban says, way, don't practice a sprint. Practice the marathon. When you practice, think marathon, not sprint.
Holy shit. Pobrecitas, güey.
Although you could have those midday sprints. Those are nothing wrong with that.
Oh, is that? Well, that's not. Well, okay, all right.
Yeah, midday sprints are pretty good.
Pero también, si quieres un cafecito to help you out, pues.
Yeah, hey, fucking.
Little energy, bro.
Hey, después, antes, lo que quieran. Fucking pinche cafecito sale chingón ahorita. Luego más con el frío y pinche su San Marcos y un pinche panecito al lado.
Wow, you just added a lot to that way.
Yeah.
All
All right, and we also have merch at our website. Right now, como ya viene el frío también, we got some sweaters there. Fucking, un suétercito to promote the podcast. Not only that, but you look all fucking firme and chingón or chingona with it. They'll be like, hey, what's that? What's Chicano Shuffle? And you're like, perfect example. It's a podcast that I listen to. You should check them out. Quizás.
They give you sex tips.
Yeah. Sexo, pisto y marihuana, bro.
Oh, y café, güey.
Y café, sorry. All right. Y con eso, pues, un chingo de gracias y para la próxima. A ratos, Daddy. Oh shit. And my grito, fucking Fucking, I don't know, but my grito, we need calentones now.
Calentones and a couple boxes of condoms.
There we go.
Pedo de los
Regular
chicos.
size, regular size.
Regular?
Yeah, regular size. Aquí no presumimos nada. All right, vámonos que aquí espantan.